Hopefully this stream works out fine with the whole archive thing.
Wait, did something happen to the other one?
Yeah. It wasn't properly saved fully. It was only like the last 2 hours of the stream were saved.
Oh.
Sadly.
Oh, okay, this is... I have to mute you in the stream because I I've tried doing this before. It's like I tried playing in a stream game before, and just like
Yeah.
I couldn't handle like the trying to think twice.
It's all delayed too as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Melon. 2017 Melon. Sarge, what's up? How you guys doing?
Wait, do I have a space in between my name? I
don't know.
do.
Do you?
Why do I have a space in between Exceed and O2?
I don't know. Is O2 your last name? In terms of did you use
Oh, I think I did that. Yeah, first name. Yeah.
first name, last name? What you can do for the last name is put the period for the last name, and it won't show up. That's what I did with my account name. My account name is just ArchitectCobra, though the last name on the account is dot or period or whatever. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Rip Eggseed, his name had a good run. So yeah, for those of you joining in and everything, I'm just going to be streaming for, I don't know how long. Just going to be streaming, drawing stuff, that kind of thing. Basically going to be drawing a bit of some other people's characters. Still not quite sure who to go for first.
Oh yeah, you're gonna drawing the characters at the picture, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might do try first. Maybe? I think if anything, I should draw the background first, or what the landscape's going to look like, and then go off there. That's what I should do first.
Should I just say some of the questions that the people are asking to you?
Sure.
There's one from Higashitaka Josuke. He's asking, how do you feel now that you're almost done with Stardust Crusader?
I don't know. It's a long time coming because they've been teasing Dio for ever. just like this long running kind of in a way gag, but I know it's not a gag. It's just hinting at the fact that a big battle's going to happen, and we're nearly there. I get to watch it tomorrow, and then Patreon gets to see it Friday, and then YouTube gets to see it on Monday. And that's not even going to be the last video of this arc anyways. That's going to be the second to last, I think. Last reaction bit is going to have 5 episodes, I think. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out in the Discord call channel voice thing, whatever, join Discord. There's a link in the description below to the Discord itself, and you can join in on the fun. We're just hanging out in the come hang out voice channel. For those of you wondering where we are. It's open to everybody, so anybody can join. Okay. So I'm just making sure everything's all streaming fine and working good before we start here. Everything looks fine. Taking over. Well, it was mostly Crow and Try's job. Crow's not here right now. I don't remember where he is actually. I think he left his house for a while. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go hang out and not be around for a little while, but we'll miss him. R.I.P. Crow. But Like I said, I'm not sure when he's going to get back though, but I think Try's online to some degree.
I think he's just AFK.
Set the messages in case he sees it.
Oh, he's no longer AFK now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I private message him, which I know he can actually see, and he knows I'm talking to him directly. He gets the message. I'm sure he's like hid like notifications for the server, so
I do that too. It's a lot better that way.
yeah, otherwise you get spammed by like a bunch of beeps and boops and stuff. Okay, so let us go ahead and yeah, it pretty much is a mod-free stream, which is kind of scary, but as long as everyone kind of moderates himself, that makes sense. We should be
I'll try.
fine.
It'll be really hard.
Should be fine. If anything, Exceed, if anything happens in the chat, just let me know, and I won't read it, and then we'll decide what to do from there. I don't know. It should be fine. It should be fine. We should be good to go. Okay. So,
Okay, let's go.
for those of you who are wondering what this drawing is of, it is. Oh gosh, what's happening? Okay. This is a drawing where I am going to be adding people as their usernames into the drawing. So, of course, me being ArchitectCobra, I of course drew Giant Cobra. I also looked at it too. Is like the reason why I also did the Giant Cobra is because architecture is normally pretty big in like in many senses of the way. So having an Architect Cobra, kind of turning the architect into like large kind of thing, and then going from there. So large Cobra. So it makes a little bit of sense to some degree.
Hello.
Who joined the call? Hello, Try. Welcome. I wasn't sure if you're we're offline. I know it's pretty late for you right now, right?
It's 11:07. I was laying down.
Okay. Well, you don't have to stick around if you're tired. Just wanted to let you know, just in case.
Nah, stream comes first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing like a temporary mod. More like an informant though.
Yeah, if anything bad happens in chat, he can let me know, and I can stop reading chat or something. Okay. Let's see. Also, we're not going to do music this stream because because that was pretty bad last stream. Or not pretty bad. I should say it was fine. We had a playlist of all these songs and everything that Crow actually said was going to be safe, and then after the fact, every single song was claimed by the owner. So it ended up because like it was like a 7-hour stream, and it was like, oh gosh, how many songs per hour? Like I don't even know, but yeah, there was a ton of freaking claims on the video. Like it was like over 100 worth like of claims like on the video itself. So I can't monetize that video, even though I can't really monetize it fully because YouTube
So it's
kind
pretty
of
much
blocked me.
everything's gonna be split in between those hundreds of people now.
Okay, let me try something here with doing something like this.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if I sound weird or not. Do I?
No, you
Sound fine.
Alright. Because my internet's really crappy right now. So I don't know how I sound. Sometimes you guys just sound robotic. Oh.
Sound fine. Let's see. I want to kind of have a mountain here behind the tail. So that way it looks like I'm kind of curling around some kind of structure. some more landscape going this way. It's kind of a rough drawing of what the landscape is going to look like ultimately. Something like that. Just an idea what the skyline is going to be. Then, use my mouse for this.
I also apologize if you hear like wind blowing or like a fan, because I have a giant fan outside my room right now.
You're fine.
You can just.
I'm not in. I moved out of the way of it, so it didn't actually pick up on here. My air conditioner doesn't work, so I just have like a 2-foot wide fan. It's not helping much.
Jesus, what's happening right now? Curse is going crazy. So if I do something like that, that works. Actually, that doesn't work. Pick it up. See, why is it doing that? Probably, yeah, it's that stuff. It is the Cobra stuff.
So are you doing the landscape today?
Yeah, and then a person's character as well. Haven't really decided who yet, but I was thinking maybe either you try or one of the other saved images that we had in the art channel. This part doesn't really need to be too fancy because it's behind the Cobra itself. Oh gosh. That was the wrong layer. Let's try this again.
Oh gosh, I see it now.
Alright, go in here, do that. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, let's try to do this again. Nope, didn't work. Oh, because of that. I see. There we go. A little bit, the far left side, it was not connected to the actual border itself. Okay, so if I try doing that, good. And then get me a different shade. See about that, and let's try doing that. It's too dark. It's too similar. Way too bright. Actually, yeah, it should be like a light coming from the top. Like that. Okay. Looks good. Oh gosh, the ground now. Let's see. Maybe a brownish color and kind of a tan color. Potentially. Jesus Christ. Select that. plus that and that and that and that and that and that and that. Oh gosh, ignore that. Okay, I think I got all the behind bits. Yes, okay. Come on, camera. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay.
Please, I beg.
So I'm not exactly sure what to do. That looks crazy bad. Okay. That color is so strange. I wish I can do textures. Let's see. Selection tool, no. Might be a brush for it, maybe, but the smudge tool. That looks weird. Okay. I expected that. I could do something like that. Maybe. That's decent. I'm okay with that. Okay, and then this bit needs to go away.
Looks alright.
Let's see. How do I do that properly?
Still about 100 times better than anything I can do.
Don't get yourself down.
Taking 2 drawing classes, still can't draw.
One smudge, one pen. There we go. Nice. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So how are we gonna make this look like a cliff? Let's see. We'll obviously go to black first. Hello, everybody in chat. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat for a second. Got distracted. Look, Thomas and E&D and Rain. Can't remember how to pronounce that. Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Hey, no, friend, there's no giant monster banana. That was just an example. Hello, Blue. I saw you when you were typing Hatch, but I didn't say hi to you, so hello, Hatch. And everybody else lurking around. Yeah. Just like Tri said, if you have a question, while I'm drawing and everything, I'll be answering stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. Trying to think of how to make this look like a cliff. Just, that looks so strange. Okay. I need some reference drawings. Cartoon cliff.
You do drawings differently than me. I just get a texture and just slap on it.
Ooh, I like that cliffside. So I can be hardcore stylized and have rocks everywhere. Or I can do something.
Someone wants to know.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know if Firefly is worth watching.
Definitely! No question about it. Without a doubt. 100%.
Quick question. What is Firefly?
Firefly is a show that Joss
So
Whedon
I've never.
made. If you know Joss Whedon as the director for Marvel movies, and how great those are. I mean, just compare that, compare the awesome Marvel movies, like all the Iron Man movies and Thor and Avengers and all those that Joss Whedon made, and this is one of his creations in the early days of his career. He made it after Buffy the Vampire Slayer. After that show, he made Firefly. Firefly was his own creation. Him, his brother, I think it is, and another person all helped write the show. And basically, it's space cowboys. Um, it's in a world where the whole premise is Earth was used up, all the resources and everything was used up, so they needed to go and find other worlds to colonize. And they decided to find, or they found, I should say, not decided to find, but they found like a whole system, or I should say multiple star systems very close by to each other, that all have habitable worlds to colonize and make into Earth-like planets. They have to terraform a couple of them. That's pretty much the premise, and the show follows a crew on board the Serenity, which, if you look at my camera, I can show you exactly what the ship looks like. I have a little model of it. So this is the Serenity. Let me pull up my camera so I know what I'm looking at. This little ship right here is the Serenity, and it's known as it's a Firefly class vessel. It's like because all these kind of ships and stuff have their own kind of ship types and classes and stuff. This is a Firefly class vessel called the Serenity. Anyways, a band of sort of outlawish people, puckish rogues, if you go by that. They all are on board the ship, and we follow them in their adventures across the galaxy, finding jobs, doing jobs, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a very, very badass show. I loved it to death. I watched it all the damn time. I was actually thinking about rewatching it on my channel with maybe a live chat kind of thing going on, like a live
Live stream it.
live stream the whole thing, the whole show, because it only got through the first season of the show, and then they were canceled. And it wasn't. They didn't cancel it because it was bad. It's fantastic. The actual people running the TV studio canceled them because apparently there was something like view counts weren't as they expected, kind of thing. And they kind of just were like, all right, this isn't getting enough views that we would like, so they canceled the show. When that news broke out, the show exploded, and the fan base just dominated every social media thing and everything to try to save the show. It ended up being fruitless because the network wasn't listening. But yeah, so it was just this huge endeavor by the fans to try to save it, and then they ended up getting a movie deal to kind of try to, in a way, try to finish the story that was kind of left undone by Joss Whedon. So the movie is kind of based an hour and a half or 2 hours long movie about this kind of one big story kind of arc thing, whatever I want to say. But it's left open ended just in case they get picked up again, kind of thing. But it was just kind of this big story plot kind of thing to kind of give the fans more of what they wanted. They wanted more of the world and more of the characters and everything. But yeah, it's a great show.
Okay. Next.
Sounds
When the
intense.
next fairy tale movie comes out, are you going to watch it dubbed?
If it does
If it's out
get
by
a
the time,
dub,
it's probably going to be in dub by the time we actually reach it.
yeah, because it does have manga spoilers, so I'd have to wait for that stuff to get cleared up first and then watch it. So by the time that happens, maybe
That's going to take forever.
there was one movie. Was it the fairy tale thing? Oh, I'm thinking of the OVAs, I guess. I'm trying to think of
What? One of the OVAs had manga spoilers, I think.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen that one. That was like number 9, I think. The next one that it's in the line, I haven't seen that one because that one has mega spoilers in it. But what I'm saying is, I was trying to think of one of the movies if it was in subbed that I watched. I don't think I watched any movies in Fairy Tail that was subbed. I think that was only the OVAs that was subbed. The one movie that I watched was the
Yeah.
Phoenix Princess thing, whatever it is. Or was that? Is
Yeah.
that the name of it?
That was dub.
Yeah.
That was dub, I think.
Yeah,
was
that was
dub.
dub. Yeah. So if they continue that, then yeah, for sure, I will watch the movie when appropriate. I'm not gonna watch it right away because there is spoilers in it.
If
So
some forever reason it's
yeah.
not in dub by the time the freaking series finishes, then that's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it comes after the whole series. I don't
Next
know.
question is, what time zone do you live in?
The Pacific Northwest. On America, North America. I live in Washington, which is on the west coast of America, the US of A, that kind of thing. Near the border of Canada. Not really to the border. I'm kind of mid-range Washington, closer to Seattle, if anything. But yeah.
Okay. Next question is interesting. How much money do I have to pay you to get you to shave your beard off completely?
There's not enough money in the world. I thought about like, because like everybody always brings it up, right? Like they're like, shave your beard or whatever like that. But at this point, it's like a staple for my show, like or for my series, my channel, whatever. Like all my videos, every single video, I have this beard on. So if I all of a sudden shave it, I look different and I'd feel strange and everything. I've had this beard since I was in
Forever.
sophomore year in high school, so roughly about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. 4, 5, 6,
Damn.
7, 8. Yeah, probably 8 or 9 years. I can't remember exactly when I started growing it out, but it was about sophomore year.
It's almost like if you were to shave it, it'd almost be like sometimes your jacket. You always wear a jacket, and when you take it off, it's almost weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing
What does this change?
people always say as well is, why do you wear the same jacket over and over again? It's a great jacket.
Because it's comfortable.
Yeah. It shields me from the cold. That's why I wear it.
Do you always keep your room cold?
Yeah, because my computer always had the issue with overheating, and like it's really bad to pump in hot air to an already hot computer, so it kind of helped to just cool my room down to some degree, so that way there was cool air pumping into the computer, so that way that cool air was actually supporting instead of like hurting the computer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do leave
cool.
it pretty cold, and then the jacket's on for when it's like super freaking cold, or just like if I'm wearing it kind of thing. I do reactions with it. Like right now,
you're able to.
it's a little bit like above that kind of like I don't want a jacket on right now because it's a little bit hot in my room. But I have a water cooling in my computer, so it can take it. Water cooling's the best. I'm trying to look up freaking.
Okay.
So that one.
Not a question, just a quick note that there's a verified YouTuber in the chat. Thought that was pretty interesting.
Pika Pete Animations? Hello. Welcome. I don't think I know you. I don't think I've ever seen you in comments or everything like that. That's awesome. Hello. I'll actually look up your channel real quick.
Is he verified?
Got a little check mark next to his name, yeah. I'm not sure if that's even... If that might be like a emote. No, he's actually verified.
It doesn't.
We got 44 views on his account. He's got way more subs than I do. What are you doing, dude? What are you watching, dude? Sorry, that was a thing on his channel.
He's got.
Ooh, these are
He
pretty
does
good.
like animations.
Yeah,
It's
these are
like
really good animations.
some of them are.
I look at his video thing. One of the first things I see is a animation called ass magic.
Oh, I saw that too. I was like,
That's funny.
It's
Hello,
a very interesting channel.
yeah, I never. Usually, I always like hear or see, I guess, like animation channels and everything. But I don't think I've ever seen any of your stuff. That's interesting. I'll have to watch some of your stuff later. Pokemon Go
Okay.
Vote. There's a couple cool ones here. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Back to the questions. Besides anime, do you have any TV shows you would recommend?
TV shows.
Firefly.
Firefly will probably be up there as a show to watch. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's only one season, so you probably get it done within like a day if you like kind of binge watch it.
If you just binged it.
Yeah, it's about 14. I gotta look it up actually. Hold on, let me check real quick. I don't want to give false information.
A real fan would know how many episodes there were.
I think it's about 14. Let me look real quick. Firefly. Yep, exactly 14. I was right. So yeah, they're TV length, so like 1 hour length kind of TV shows. So it's about 40 minutes each episode. Very great if you're into like sci-fi westernized, like okay, so like right, there's like sci-fi and then western smashed in together to make Firefly. It's very interesting. It's super awesome. The characters are so likable, and you'll like fall in love with them immediately. The cast is incredible. Each and every one of the main cast, like it was like they were born for the role. Like they are fantastic. Anyways, yeah. So besides Firefly, I've been like Game of Thrones. Maybe Game of Thrones is awesome. Oh gosh. Been watching this show called Lucifer on I don't remember what channel it is on, but it's called Lucifer. It follows basically like the devil giving up on hell and going to the human world to like have it like a vacation kind of thing. He runs a nightclub and everything. It's pretty interesting. He ends up being sort of like a detective kind of thing. Oh gosh, other shows. Oh gosh, I'm huge in TV, but for some reason I'm blanking on a ton of things. Castle, if you watch that Castle show, actually the main character for Castle, the person who plays Castle, he's actually the captain in Firefly. So if you like that character, you like his kind of funniness in the show Castle, then you'll love Firefly even more because that's like 1-to-1. His humor is there. So. Does that show? I can't remember any kind of other shows off the top of my head. But yeah, hopefully those are a couple of ones you haven't seen yet, so you might kind of watch those and stuff. Like my goatee combo.
You said your hair is like an arrow that points to your beard.
Yeah, people always say I have like a weird hairline on my widow's peak, I guess would it be? But people are saying I need to fix it. I'm like, what? How do I fix my genetics? Yeah, like I'm genetically trained
Let me just
to
strip
have
all
this
the hair from here.
widow peak.
It kind of reminds me of Vegeta.
It's what I just said. Got that Vegeta hairline.
Alright, I need to start drawing on this image. I haven't drawn in like 5 minutes. Maybe more.
Okay. The next question was, will you ever watch or play Danganronpa? I probably butchered that name.
Danganronpa?
Danganronpa.
I've never heard of it, so based on that, I mean, I don't know. Is it like what kind of game is it?
It's from what I've seen, I haven't played the game, but from the anime, it's like a detective game, sort of.
Interesting.
It's kind of hard to say what it's about without spoiling for
Right.
future.
If I do happen to see, like, watch it or something, yeah.
It's I forgot how many episodes it is. Might be 25, probably not. I'm probably wrong. Probably half that.
I am doing a horrible job trying to make this rock look good. if you came to this stream looking for some like top-notch animation or drawing, whatever, come in the wrong place. It's not my forte.
Cobra.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you this picture on Discord.
that-
That verified YouTuber said you look like this character.
I look like
I need-
this character, eh? Go ahead and send it. Oh my god. That's awesome. Let me
Wait,
pull
what
it
is
up.
it?
Let me pull it up on stream so everyone can see it. God, he looks so familiar. What's that from?
Apparently,
yeah.
he's called.
In the
Spaghetti.
live stream that should be back in like a second. Yeah, it should be correct right now.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetting.
Should be back now.
Okay.
This is just level
Back
one.
to that earlier question about Danganronpa.
Yeah.
That's like a 12 episode anime, I think, and I do
Oh,
believe
yeah.
it's dubbed, so you could add that to your one shot list if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send me a message on Discord with the name and everything just as a reminder. I'll add it to the list after the stream.
Right, I need to close out of the stream, go back in. There we go, it's back.
The person
me.
named after I like Danganronpa, whatever, says 13 episodes, so that's fine. Yeah, I could potentially do that in a binge watch series, one shot, whatever kind of thing.
I know someone said it's like Clue.
I
But
do
with people.
kind of like the concept, like you know, kind of like the mystery, kind of find out who's the killer, kind of. I'm guessing
It
is
pretty
kind of
much
what it
is
is.
that.
It is
It's just a whole
exactly
bunch
like
of
that.
mystery.
Yeah, so
It's
that should be
exactly
pretty interesting for reactions purposes. Me kind of trying to figure out who the killer is before the show says who it is or whatever. I mean,
know, like,
it's
the
gonna be a
ending
one
song
shot, so
is
I'm gonna see
amazing.
like everything that the show has to offer in one shot. But like, it might be interesting, like as you go, kind of like trying to piece together what's happening. I don't know, maybe.
I know there's like a second season, kind of, sort of,
Kind of, sorta.
but it's like there's technically the second season was split into like two parts that took part at two separate times. I guess I haven't seen it, but I don't know how that would work for reactions if you would just do separate one shots or just.
Well, if it's
I don't know.
typically my whole thing with one shots is if the show is at least 12 episodes, I add it to the list. For like potential, you know, binge watch things, whatever. If it doesn't seem to fit that kind of role, I can always add it to the main show list and then just be done with it within like 4 or 5 weeks, kind of thing. Doing it, so
You might as well just save it for a one shot, and then depending on whether or not you liked it, you could decide whether or not to do the other two seasons or whatever.
yeah.
Big to do list.
God, I cannot draw a freaking mountain for the life of me.
It's getting there.
Sort of
Slowly
getting
but surely.
What
A
I
little
would
Cobra
do,
that could.
I would just write mountain on it and then do it later.
there.
Told I would actually do that too, but
Feel like I can kind of get something to look decent in this thing. before I give up for now. I mean, this stream isn't going to be all of like this mountain, but I'm hoping to get some kind of feel for the mountain and then go from there, kind of thing.
We had a goal
Yeah, we had
in
a goal.
mind, other than the mountain. The stream where we spend 7 hours drawing a mountain.
I mean, I guess it's fine for now. Just like 4 lines in the mountain. It's just like, we'll do it later. It's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop open this, and we shall name this layer as, let's see, who do we want to go for first? Let me open the art channel and see what kind of stuff we had there.
Right mountain sideways in 3D.
Make a mountain out of the words.
I forgot what it's called. I'm probably completely wrong.
A lot of these drawings are going to be really hard to do.
Oh yeah, you're trying to draw like our pictures or whatever.
Yeah,
Which ones are you going with? Discord or?
the Discord ones.
Oh god, you probably shouldn't do mine.
Which
I had
one's it?
someone make that.
Which one was yours? Is it one of the ones
Mine-
that you pinned or
Mine was made a long time ago, and it's Sage with Sarge's helmet,
something?
and I've had that ever since. But it's really weirdly colored. It's like with neon lines, but everything else is dark.
Alright, I can potentially do this drawing. This is gonna get rough though. I don't know the bottom of the character though. It only shows half the character.
Which one? So which one are you doing right now?
It's the tiger. It's I think it's Samar's picture that he wants.
Oh. Probably look at it to refresh.
I can put up on stream so that way people on stream know what I'm talking about. So this is the picture that one of our people in the Discord want me to draw. This is Samar's. His name is Samar or Simar. One of those. Saying like every
think
which
it's
way,
just
just in
Simar.
case. Simar.
C'est moi.
Simmer. One of those. He wants his picture done as him, so
C'est moi.
it's gonna be interesting. Because I don't know where to put it
Snake
to
and
hide the
TV.
legs. I could put him like in between my snake tail. Might be interesting. Yes, let's do that then. Okay. We've had a plan.
We just have to do it this time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this should work fine. So I just pull it up like that. So that way I have a reference.
Alright. I will be back. I have to go take a shower.
Okay. Pokemon on Tiger's head. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Samar linked a thing that he wanted his drawing to be about, and he put. Let me actually put this on stream. This is what he put. He said he wanted this tiger, which he posted, with this girl's hat, which is I guess this area here. Need to get rid of this little bit. Where's the eraser tool? That's the divide tool. Where's the eraser tool? There it is. Need to erase this little bit. Oops, what has happened there? that because of the background? Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, it probably is. Okay. So I can just do that, and then scale this up and just cover that up. That should be fine. Looks really strange, but it's fine. Click over here, we can get rid of a couple of this stuff. Oh gosh, too zoomed in. Doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, but I'd like it to be. As best as possible. Okay, so my idea is to put this little tiger dude right here in this little bit, hiding his legs, because trying to adapt from that picture is going to be very tricky. Oops. Let's go ahead and do that. I just want to cover up some of this dot stuff. All right. Yes, so let's click on the Samar thing. All righty then. So the question is, how big do I want this drawing to be? I could have in the back as well. I'm gonna put him right here. Okay. Let's try to figure this out. Let's start planning a little bit. Okay. So, got the tiger butt. Oops. What a black. Tiger butt around this area. Like that. Couple scale.
You have a question.
Alright.
Who would win in a death battle, Guildarts or Bisky?
Ooh. Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, without giving away too much, if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, I don't want to say the big thing. But she's very skilled, we know that, like, right off the bat. But Guildarts is as well. We've seen that time and time again. I feel like Guildarts might win, but it's also a girl, so he might end up falling for her or something. I don't know. It's definitely a tricky one to try to predict. Let's redo that. Okay, so tiger butt around there.
You have another question.
All right.
Do you think in a future Ruby volume that anyone from Team Ruby will turn evil and join the Grim or bad guys?
No. Seeing how what happened to Battle of Beacon and everything, I definitely think it's been pretty locked into all of their memories what the Grim are capable of and what the White Fang are capable of and all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously with Blake and everything and her background and what she's planning on doing, I definitely feel like she's trying to change the White Fang to something, you know, better, like take back the White Fang kind of thing. So I do not see them changing sides. That's something I definitely do not see like happening at all.
I agree. Next question is, what is your favorite Zoid?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh gosh. I mean, obviously, like there's snake Zoids and everything, but I don't know. I really loved the what's it called? The Green Zero one, the Green Liger. Let me pull it up real quick. Zoids. Green Liger. Pretty sure it's a Green Liger. Yeah! Yeah, the Green Liger is the badass one. This one is what I'm talking about, by the way. Pulling it up on stream right now for people to see. Liger's actually pretty awesome, just for the sheer fact that he can like change his armor. Like, I guess the yellow one's also pretty badass too. The Liger Zero, Jesus Christ, Shichender. I don't remember how to pronounce that one. But yeah, the green one's awesome because all the guns and everything. There's like a mortar cannon on the back of his armor, or whatever. But blue one's awesome. I like that one too as well. White one's like the normal one's pretty great. I did like the wolf when I first saw the show. The wolf was pretty awesome. The wolf Zoid. Also, if you haven't seen Zoids, Zoids is an anime based around these giant mechanical vehicles that are in the style of animals. So there's a giant tiger one, there's a wolf one, there's like a gorilla one, and like all these types of like different animal vehicles that pilots can control and everything and do battle with. It's very awesome. Another great show.
Okay. Who is your favorite male character in Ruby?
Male character. I'd probably say Crow right off the bat, but I feel like if I think about it, I could probably think up a couple other good. I mean, Ozpin obviously too as well. Ozpin's pretty great. I wish we would have seen more of him and everything. I definitely feel like we're kind of cheaped out on Ozpin, on what he's capable of. I mean, maybe like to some degree, Oscar can kind of like do exactly what he does, but I kind of am doubting that. All right, I need to freaking draw this thing. Okay, so
Next question is, do you think Yang will join a new team and we get new characters?
I don't think she's gonna join new. Well, the thing is too, everyone keeps thinking all these teams and everything are like solid, like rock solid. Like everyone has to be on a team. You don't have to be on a team. You can go solo. The teams were basically meant for the students to kind of get partners together and try to like learn from what it's like to be on a team together and like train together and all that kind of stuff. That's what the purpose of the teams were for. And everyone keeps thinking like obviously like, Team Ranger or whatever you want to call them. I mean, obviously they kind of made their own kind of team together because they're all friends, they're all kind of doing the same thing, so they're together. But as we know from Raven and Crow and Summer and Taiyang, when they split up, Raven went to go do her own thing. Crow and Taiyang kind of lost in touch. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, and what happened to Summer and everything. So teams like outside of the schools, I don't think are like solid. Like you're always in a team kind of thing. It's always just like whatever you're doing kind of thing. So you answer your question? No, I don't think Ying's gonna go to switch teams. She might make friends, I guarantee that, but I don't think she's going to switch to their teams. She misses Ruby too much. Team Ruby, I mean.
Okay. If you could have My Hero Academia crossover with any of the anime you reacted to, which one would it be?
That's a good question too, jeez. A crossover. Jesus. God, I don't know. Maybe Hunter x Hunter to some degree. That'll be interesting. Also, what I'm doing here, by the way, if anyone doesn't know what I'm doing, I am basically I'm not deleting this at all. I'm just coloring in a sort of background so that way I can see what the heck I'm doing. Because all the black lines and everything are really driving me crazy. So I'm doing this so that way I have like in a way a blank slate, and then when I'm done with it, I can just do that, and then it'll look fine afterwards. So that's what I'm doing now. My Hero Academia is awesome, Blue. You should definitely watch it. It's very, very cool.
Okay. Someone wants to know what video hooked you into Ruby.
Well, I was watching a bunch of Rooster Teeth things. I was watching. The first thing that got me into Rooster Teeth was Red vs. Blue, obviously, when it was kind of coming out. I kind of joined into the whole thing maybe about. I want to say maybe about season 4, but it's been so long that I can't remember what season it was that I started watching Rooster Teeth things. I know right now they're in season 15, if I remember correctly, or 14, 15. I think it's 14 or 15. I mean, so I started watching their show when it was in season 3. I believe it was 3 or 4, one of those, and then got to see Monty the creator of Ruby, join RVB and do all of his animation styles with the show, which really made the show awesome. And from there on, I just started watching more and more of Rooster Teeth content, and then the Red trailer dropped on the site, and I loved it immediately. I mean, I'm sure everybody who's seen the trailer knows exactly what I'm talking about. That sort of badassness that came with that trailer. Super freaking awesome. I think what I'm going to do with this tiger is potentially just place him into the picture, and then trace him, the outside, and then go from there. Because I don't think I can do 1-to-1 this drawing of this tiger. It's a pretty great tiger. I don't know. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying to draw it, but it's gonna be tricky. Let me go ahead and just restart this line. Okay, so just rough sketch. If that's going to be the butt of the tiger, this is sort of his arm. A little bit of a line like that. His chest. Sort of doing that. Oh, this looks bad as hell. Sort of thing like that. I mean, it's not that. It's really bad. Something like that. And then more close, actually. That's better. There's a thing here that's all colored in. There's a thing here, it's all colored in. Thing here. Just getting a rough sketch of the idea of this concept. About here, there's like a fur and a little bit of a goatee on it, which is kind of funny.
Next question is, what's your take on Raven? Do you think she's as bad as everyone is making her out to be, or do you think she's being forced to do what she's doing?
She's not being forced. That's a given. She's doing this on her own free will. I mean, we've seen like Crow talk about her and everything, because she said it herself. She's a leader of her people, the faction that she joined after leaving Team Stark. They all apparently are bandits and everything like that. So stands to reason that she is truly. I mean, it's like a bandit type, so it's like it doesn't say like it's not be like evil, but it's also not nice. Like what they do, because even she said it herself. The weak die and the strong prevail, or something like that. Like I don't remember word for word what she said, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So I definitely don't think it's an act. I definitely think she's genuine in her whatever to lead her people to greatness in a way.
Okay, next question. Kind of weird. Do you think Crow could be Ruby's dad?
No. That's been like a potato theory for like a long time. I want to say potato theory is like when in the subreddit there are things, basically theories are in the subreddit. They call them potatoes, and if you don't cook your potato, if you don't think about your theory long enough, the potato isn't cooked or isn't well done, kind of thing. So you have to like think about your theory before like putting it on there. Anyways, the Ruby slash Crow thing has been on everybody's theory list at least once. Either if you go against it or on board with it, kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely don't think Crow is Ruby's dad by any means. I just think growing up, Crow was around, and Ruby liked hanging out with them, kind of thing. So it was more so just like um, a kind of like a favorite family member kind of thing. Like you just kind of are drawn to like one person in your family all the time. Yang took after her dad in the form of like fighting style and everything. So Ruby had to kind of find her own fighting style, which happened to be what Crow's is. So she learned from Crow. Maybe in the school, like the school that Signal, that Ruby used to be a part of. I don't know what I'm doing here with this drawing. This looks so bad.
You're having a better look than my drawing.
This is just like a quick sketch of this tiger thing.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
My drawing of my cat came from hell.
Okay. Do you think someone might die at the end of Volume 5?
It's definitely a possibility. Whether it be a main character, I'm not sure yet. The show has, I mean, in one season, 3 characters died. So it is a possibility. And if it's going to be like a big ass battle like in season 4, then yes, definitely. Also, there's a lot of theories out there that the Battle of Beacon, a lot of the teams that we knew about are all dead. Like there was one character in Carden's group that got carried away by Nevermore, in the background. You can see him actually get caught by Nevermore and fly away with the character. So we're not sure if that guy's dead or not. But that's just kind of like showing that like a lot of people died that day, kind of thing. This drawing is so bad. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's a little
Next
sketch.
question. Is Summer Salem?
No. I don't think so. That's
Negative.
been a theory as well. Like people ask or like having a theory about like Salem and everything. It's just like people have a theory and then it sounds sort of right in their head, so they start thinking about it more, and then they tend to be just like, yeah, it's canon. And then people are like, no, it's not. It's not canon at all. It's head
I know
canon.
at one point, I think around Volume 2, or before Volume 2, people kept thinking that Cinder was Summer.
Yeah, that too. Like, there's so many like strange theories that people come up with. Oh my god, this tiger.
Ruby Fandom. It's one messed up place.
It is. I mean, just look at all the ship names.
Well, ship names are actually creative. Instead of just someone x someone. They actually have names.
Oh crap! I've been drawing this thing the whole time. God damn it! Well, it is a sketch. That's fine.
What were you drawing it in the rock?
I was drawing it in this kind of
Or
layer that
whatever.
I put for the background thing. So like if I hide this thing right
Oh.
now, you'll see it on
Rip.
stream. actually drew it on this layer there. That's fine. This isn't going to be the actual image. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to splice this image into the thing and then trace it from there. It's going to be a
Shopkeep
lot
is
better.
summer.
The shopkeep.
Okay.
Shopkeep
We
is
have
summer.
a mandatory Ruby question apparently. What do you think happened to the moon?
I feel like it might have been one of the gods messing around doing stuff. It might have been Salem to some degree at some point. It might have been one of Ozpin's great battles or whatnot.
Well, I mean, no one ever questions it.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal
Well,
thing.
to them it's normal because it's been around for so long. So that's why I was wondering if I'm thinking it's like it's something so old. To us, we know it's wrong because like this moon should not be broken up like that. But to them, it's like it's a common knowledge. Like, yep, the moon's broken, kind of thing. Like, just deal with it. And then so to us, we know it's wrong. So we're trying to figure out like if it's actually like right or whatever, or what happened to it, kind of thing. But yeah, I think it either the gods or maybe Ozpin, like lineage kind of thing. There's actually a theory that Salem is in some way sort of like Ozpin, where she has a lineage.
The wizard lineage.
Yeah. And in her sense, it's more so just like a witch, kind of like the Wicked Witch of the West's kind of like lineage, or not the West, but I mean like that kind of thing. Because her name is translate to witch trials, the Salem witch trials.
I think Carl Sensei ate the moon.
All right. Let's go ahead and
I always personally thought of it as how the way it looks, the reason it looks like that is just that's how the moon waxes and wanes. It disappears and reappears, but that's probably completely wrong.
Well, the whole one side of it is destroyed, and it does have phases. It does move like our moon does. I don't know how to. Excuse me? What's happening? I don't know. What's happening? How do I... I don't know how to scale an image down in this software. Yeah, because this is a little bit too big. How do I scale?
Shouldn't you be able to scale after you crop it?
You would think. Let me look it up real quick. Medibang. Scaling. There's a selection thing. What I'll do is I'll do that, select all that, then tools. Not sure exactly where this guy is pointing to. This program's got a lot of buttons on it. Open this selection menu. What's the selection menu? Try Control T. Let's
Okay.
transform image. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works. Sweet.
Next question is, in the song Sacrifice, who is the sacrifice?
In the song Sacrifice. I can't remember what song that is. Ruby Sacrifice. Was that volume 3? Volume 2. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to hear it just like to refresh my memory what this song is. So 1 sec. You're probably gonna hear it on stream. Okay, so I want to say that song was meant for Cinder to some degree, but I'm not sure. Because I remember they played it during the finale. Can't remember what if they ever played it anywhere else besides that. You guys want to actually hear it?
What was
Alright.
it? Volume 2 or 1?
Mine too.
5, maybe.
This is volume 2 soundtrack.
There you go.
Yeah, the lyrics though, damn. I haven't listened to the lyrics for this song before. Huh. Because it's only volume 2 though, because the whole sacrifice thing with Pyrrha was volume 3 stuff. Hasn't even happened yet.
Try to think of everything that happened.
So volume 2 was all about, you know, finding and stopping Roman, and his whole thing.
Could like, I haven't listened to the lyrics, but could sacrifice mean not Glenn? I guess. I don't
It
know.
could, but I feel like the lyrics you're talking about of a person. I mean, obviously, with all Ruby content and all soundtracks and everything, it's always pertained to a person. Like, if you listen back to the Red Like Roses song, it's all about Summer. The entire song is like Summer talking to Ruby and Ruby talking to Summer. So, like, all their songs have a point. They all have like a thing to them. But yeah, I feel like this song was played at the very finale. I feel like that's the only time that this song was actually played. I'm trying to remember what happened, because like usually with the trailers or not trailers, the songs, the credits and everything, they usually show, or they usually tell a story to some degree of, like for volume 4, the very end of volume 4, that whole song was basically Cinder talking, in a way.
The ending credits song
Yeah.
for Volume 4? I thought that was Yang.
Oh yeah, that was Yang. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I remember thinking it was Cinder at the first, but then yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. It was Yang. Was it? I have to listen back to it again. But yeah, I mean,
armed and ready. Come on.
This song is tricky to nail down. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, it's volume 2, so I mean, at this point, nobody's doing a sacrifice. I mean, this could be like, you know, straight up hinting at future events. Like that, I can definitely see that happening. But I'm trying to wonder whose sacrifice it's
Or
talking
like,
about.
referring to, like, I guess the villain's plans, like their intentions, maybe. I don't know. Because
Maybe.
they were intending on taking down, or on just kind of wiping out Beacon, I guess.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It seems too big. Scale it down a little bit.
Revealed by mirror eyes. What does that mean?
Revealed
What-
my mirrored eyes, so
that's
that, I mean, you can say it by literally, like seeing it through a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby stuff is awesome. Like the whole like hardcore detailed like backstory kind of thing of like all this kind of stuff that like, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Dashi. I agree that it doesn't have to pertain to Volume 2 at all. It could be like a hint at future things. But like, I'm trying to think of like who's it hinting at. I mean, it could be Pyrrha, it could be Cinder, it could be Salem to some degree. But like, I don't think Sacrifice is kind of like her
It
thing.
might not be. It might not be towards a certain someone. Someone. It's going to happen to someone. Like,
Yeah.
no matter who it is, something's going to happen.
All right. Let's try to draw
Oh,
this thing.
I almost forgot. It's almost basically one more month, and then Volume 5 stuff revealed. The RTX.
Yeah. And before anybody asks, no, I will not be watching any kind of leaked footage. I had a lot of every time a leaked footage thing, so I'm like, "Are you gonna watch it?" I'm like, "No." Why would I?
How about no?
I think
I'll
it's
be
more
right
funny
back.
when I think it was funny where how Garrett was like so excited to go to RTX, and then he found out, oh wait, RTX isn't in June.
I remember that. That
Did
was
he
so
do
funny.
that? That's awesome.
He said
He
it
thought
in his
RTX was
vlog.
yesterday.
Yeah, in his vlog, he's like, "Oh, I'm prepared to go to RTX in a couple days." I was like, "Wait, it's June, right?
That's awesome.
RTX
Yeah.
is July." Garrett,
I'm
go
sure. I
home, go
mean,
to bed.
it's like an easy kind of flub up because it's like you're so hyped to go to it and everything, and then you're just kind of thinking about,
But the thing is, he already made reservations for a couple days ago,
oh, to
so he
fly
had his
there.
flight planned and everything.
Oh gosh.
So he had to move it back. So at the last minute, someone tweeted him about it. It was like, "Hey, it's June, right? Not July." So he got it all moved to when he was actually supposed to go.
That sucks. Yeah, I wonder if it's just
'Cause,
like remembering it wrong or like that and putting down the dates and then just getting the
like,
day right or something like that, but then getting the month wrong or whatever, maybe.
I can't remember. I can't remember if he said it was like on the day he was about to leave or the day before he was going to leave. That he still had in his mind that he had to go. Like he was leaving that day to go.
That sucks.
And then I know the title of his video was "How to Read a Calendar."
That's great. Let me do something real quick with this. Oops. Just want to mark on this snake. Um, this kind of line so that way I shouldn't don't draw on the snake. Jesus Christ. Alright, gonna have to do another layer. Just want to know where to stop the drawing.
Hatch. I saw that.
Well, here's a question from Hatch. Is Sarge MVP in the My Hero Academia chat?
He's asking if I'm MVP in the My Hero chat
MVP.
because I post in there. Like, I'm like the only one who posts crap in there.
Oh. I post things in there sometimes. I read everything though.
It's just a little joke because I'm basically the only one in there.
Yeah. I get that.
So I know we brought it up. We brought it up a couple hours ago.
Yep. It's just the same how I'm the MVP in the RPG chat.
Yeah, that's all you do.
That's all I can do to catch up. Oh, here's a question. It's from Captain Fuego. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cobra, who
Fuego.
do you want to see next in Chibi?
Oh, that's a good question because my main one was Penny, and we luckily got her. It's awesome to see Velvet as well. I don't know. I feel like Crow would be kind of awesome.
If they can get Vic for that.
Yeah, that's true too. They have to get Vic for it.
I mean, I 100% think he would be okay with that, but it's just time.
Yeah, I mean, Vic's got his own studio at his house, so it'll be too much trouble for
that's
him
the way he
to.
usually records it.
Yeah, so it'll be too much trouble for him to kind of record some lines and everything.
I've seen a couple panels like he absolutely loves. So.
Yeah, he's awesome. Vic's awesome. Maybe some more Ozpin stuff. I see. This is one thing too.
Glenda.
Glenda too. Yeah. Salem, that kind of thing. I really, really, really want Chibi to hint at something or tell us something about Ozpin that we don't know yet, kind of thing, right? Like, I want them to be like showing off his ability that they never showed in the show, kind of thing, or like talking about it a little bit more, or something like that. I would love something like that.
Have an entire skit just
Yeah.
based on powers, like Crow's bad luck.
Yeah.
I can see that being one.
I mean, every character in Ruby can have a funny skit to some degree. So
I kind of want to see
sure?
the rest of
even Chibi Tyron.
Yeah, he can have like Scorpion like jokes or like that. Him laughing, and then everyone just kind of like creeped out about him laughing. That kind of thing.
If they can get his voice actor as well.
That's true.
All of the new villains have incredible voice actors.
Most of the big named characters and stuff, I definitely don't see joining the Chibi verse anytime soon, anyways. But it's so much better for Rooster Teeth to just go the in-house route and get all the people that are Rooster Teeth employees and get them to voice in Chibi kind of thing. So like like Velvet or Coco, for example, freaking the voice actor for Coco is the girlfriend or whatever to Bernie Burns, who also voices Taeyang. So like they can get her. They can get. I would love to see Neon and Flint. Them getting into Chibiverse and everything. The voice of Neon is Meg Turney, who used to date. Or not, sorry, not used to date. Used to be a part of Rooster Teeth and dates Gavin Free, who voices Scarlet.
Fuego just made a really interesting thought. What if there was a segment of Chibi with Ozpin and Oscar, both different characters?
That'd be good, yeah. Or like, yeah, I mean, they haven't added Oscar into the mix yet. See, this is the thing too. season 1 was based around in the middle between season 2 and volume 2 and volume 3 of the show. So Ruby Chibi episode, season 1, even though it came out after volume 3, they jumped back to in the middle between 2 and 3. So that way they can have Pyrrha and Penny and all that back. So I mean, and Ozpin and all them too as well. So I don't see it 100% being like Oscar's going to be there. I mean, they can add Oscar, but it's going to be very strange for him to be there. I mean, they explained Pyrrha and Penny like in the Chibiverse like without having an issue. So I guess Oscar being there wouldn't be too much of a problem. But
I mean, in our reality, Ozpin never died because nothing bad happens, and Oscar just can be like,
we never saw him vanish or whatever.
yeah.
I'm hoping if we do see something like that for Ozpin, we're gonna see something freaking awesome, because I full on believe it's not just like a disappearing act. I full on believe it's just this huge freaking spectacle on what happens, like a bomb going off when he changes to a different person kind of thing. Like something badass happens when he goes away. And that's why they didn't show it, because it's gonna be like this huge kind of deal. Reminds me a lot of My Hero Academia with All Might. All or One for All.
It's slightly different, I think.
It's kind
At
of
least for One for All, One for All is physical, like physical power, but Ozpin's thing is more like
knowledge.
memories and knowledge and experience. Oh wait, Simmer wasn't. He could have explained.
Yeah, Cinder still has her eye, that kind of thing. I wonder if they're gonna start making jokes on Cinder and her eye, like or like hint at the fact
in
that
Chibi?
yeah, in Chibi, like hint at the fact that Cinder's gonna lose her eye, and hint at the fact that Ring's gonna lose her arm, or something like that. Like do like a sports event like they were doing in the latest episode,
Yeah.
but have like Yang mention something about like, oh yeah, my right arm's my best arm kind of thing, and then like hinting at the fact that she's gonna lose it, and then just like
The funny thing is, you know the part where they threw when Ruby and Yang started throwing the books?
yeah.
Somebody mentioned it, but one of the books that Yang threw was How to Arm Yourself.
That's true. Yeah, someone mentioned that. I didn't see it when I first saw it, because you'd have to like pause the video and like look at it to read that book. But yeah, that's awesome.
Funny.
But yeah, stuff like that, right? Like just hinting at the fact that something bad's gonna happen, but just like in like a kind of funny way. Like I hope at some degree. See, this is one thing too. If we see Neo again in the actual show, I want there to be a gag about her putting up a sign to say something. Like I know, because that's like a chibi joke, because like, you know, she doesn't talk at all. But having that like in the show would be freaking hilarious. Like her just like just once, just like do it just once, just like a little sign that says like, you know, something or whatever. That would be hilarious.
Knowing Neo in the show, she just probably text it.
Yeah, she did text the like guess who kind of thing when she was talking to Roman.
In the middle of battle, she's gonna ask Ruby's like, "What is your phone number?"
Yeah, the whole Ruby universe is awesome.
When during World of Random, how they're saying that people can't go into space because dust doesn't work.
Yeah.
You think in the future they'll probably integrate that somewhere in the story where they have to try to go
into space.
To space, but so they try to look for a way.
Well, they have to construct a whole new fuel source, and the whole concept on that too as well. like a lot of people were wondering, like, oh yeah, just use gasoline or something like that. The thing is, like, their world might not know of gasoline. Also might not even have gasoline. Or electricity or whatever. Like, because like if you think about like for the longest time in the human history, we did coal power plants and nuclear power plants and all these kind of power plants and everything to generate electricity. So kind of in a way doing this kind of like weird roundabout way of creating an element in a way. Just yeah. But for the Rubyverse, they have dust to do everything. So all the dust crystals do everything they need to do. So they don't have to. They never had any research into other types of power generation of that kind of thing. So to them, randomly all of a sudden coming up like, oh, there's coal now, kind of thing, like like on the planet, like it would be strange. Whose backstory do you want to see next? I'm assuming they're talking about Ruby stuff, since we're kind of talking about it now.
Yeah.
Backstory on Summer, definitely. I mean, not next. We probably won't see it next, but I would love to see the backstory on Summer and like more about her. I wonder if she even has a voice actor yet. I'm guaranteed. I guarantee you, Rooster Teeth already has somebody in mind for the voice of Summer. Is like the how much in advance Monty had to work with. Like he told Pyrrha, the voice of Pyrrha, he told her voice actor that she's going to die. Like, in Volume 3 or whatever. Like, way in advance. That's before they even did the trailers for Ruby. Like, when he was picking voice actors for everybody. And the whole thing, too, Salem, like a badass note that a lot of people might not know about, Salem, the character, Jen Brown, thank you, yeah, for the voice actor for Pyrrha. But yeah, so the character Salem was the 5th character ever created in Ruby. So all of Team Ruby, there was the first 4. I think it went Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang, and maybe not in that order, but basically there's 4 girls. Then the next character they created was Salem, and then they went on from there to create the other characters and everything. And then if you look back at the very first person we hear in this show, not minus the trailers, whatever that, is Salem doing the voiceover. So I think that is a badass not backstory, but like a badass way to like a big plot twist kind of thing. Yeah. Well, yeah.
The narrator plot twist is pretty good.
Yeah. It's this character that we've heard talking up until this point, and it's very iconic.
Whenever I watched like the end of Volume 3, everyone's like, "Wait, what's going on? What?"
Yeah. I think my reaction, I remember reading a couple theories that week or whatever about Salem and the narrator. I think it was more so me and another AMVer on YouTube, Remnant Productions. We were in calls together every once in a while, discussing the episodes. And I think there we had the idea about the narrator thing, and then a couple people on the actual Reddit forums were talking about that kind of thing as well. And then when Salem started talking in the end of Volume 3, that theory kind of popped back in my head. I'm like, yeah, she's probably a bad guy. And then all of a sudden it just flipped. And then I'm like, I knew it. Like, see, I'm all of a sudden being like, I like word for word. I can't remember, but it's something like, I will burn everything you know to the ground, or something. Not exactly like that, but it's I would do everything in my power to snuff it
To
out.
stop
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Something like that.
As soon as the voice started referring to itself, that's when it kicked in.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's another question from Dashi. Wouldn't you like to see how Penny was made?
Yeah, that too as well. The whole her dad and everything. The creator of Penny. His like laboratory,
We got this-
whatever. He's in Atlas, and Weiss left Atlas, so we're probably not going to be seeing him anytime soon. If we're going to see any kind of main character talking about stuff, whatever. But if the route for all the arcs, if you want to call them arcs, kind of go, I'm betting that Salem is going to attack each school, and each school is going to be its own kind of arc, or whatever, like a couple episodes, a couple seasons worth of content for each school. So we're gonna see. We had one for, we had 3 for Beacon. The first 3 volumes for Ruby is technically season 1, if you're thinking about
Yeah.
that.
It's the
So
prologue.
yeah, it's the prologue. It's the Battle of Beacon, or the Beacon stories, or whatever we refer to it as.
The Beacon Chronicles.
Yeah, so they have that for Beacon. So the arc, or whatever we want to call it, what we're in now, is the Haven bit of it, the Haven arc, that kind of thing. It's all about Haven and Mistral and all of them. So I do think
Actually,
at some point we're going to actually have an arc dedicated to each kingdom and their school, and as time goes on, Salem will slowly start to find the artifacts and claim them as her own, kind of thing.
I mean, if they get that far, because they're prepared now for Haven.
What do you mean? The bad guys or good guys?
The good guys.
The good
Because
guys
now they're there to
aren't
warn
even at Haven yet.
Yeah,
They're in Mistral. They're not at Haven.
Ruby did. Well, they're near it. Whatever.
Dr. Watts is at Haven, talking to the professor. I mean,
Well,
Ruby
said
said
they were going to
Ruby's-
Haven.
Yeah, they're still heading to Haven. Ruby said it herself. Crow is going to take them to Haven. Also, a thing that I always kind of bring up to people, and they always kind of don't know what to say or whatever. The whole after credit scene on season 2, or volume 2, with Raven, that whole like dream sequence kind of thing, that like when Yang like saw Raven, and it was like Yang, we have a lot to talk about, kind of thing. That's never happened yet.
I know.
She never brought it up
I've
again.
always thought that was weird.
Never brought it up again.
Because that was just out of the blue, random.
Yeah. People saying it was a dream sequence, but again, Yang hasn't brought it up at all. And why would she never mention seeing her mother's face and having a full-on talk with her in her dream?
Yeah.
So, it's very strange.
So here's another question from Purple Crawfish.
All right.
What is your favorite fictional universe?
Ruby's pretty awesome. But I do like the Firefly universe a lot too, because of the whole multi-planet, like Federation sort of style they have going there. I mean, just like Star Wars is awesome. Assassin's Creed's awesome. The whole thing about that, the game, the movie, and that kind of thing. The whole universe is awesome too. The whole like genetic manipulation to find like your ancestors, kind of thing. Yeah, ultimately, I would have to say probably Ruby. I like Hunter x Hunter's universe. The whole like, become a hunter to like do a job kind of thing. I love My Hero Academia for everybody having superpowers. That's freaking awesome. I would love to know what mine is if I would ever was ever in that world, because I don't think you can choose. You just kind of just are born with it, kind of thing. So
It depends on your parents.
right. So I would definitely love to to be in that world just to find out what my power set would be if I was lucky enough to have one. It is like 80% of the world, right? 80% of the population has powers.
That's an
Something.
interesting question.
There's an interesting question.
Could she be rebuilt?
Huh?
Oh, from Captain Fuego, do you think Penny is actually gone, or could she be rebuilt?
She could definitely be rebuilt, but I don't think her aura is going to survive. I still have the whole assumption, theory, idea, whatever, that the Penny that we know and love is dead. That Penny is gone. Because the way they
Yeah.
were saying how she was made and hinting at the fact that how Penny was made, she took so they took a person,
It took someone
they
else's
ripped
soul.
out their soul, their aura, their semblance, everything, their soul, and stuck that soul into a robot body. And then that body became sentient because the soul's in it, and was able to control the aura and everything just like a normal person would. So when the body dies, the robot body dies, that soul is like, lift or like released kind of thing. So that's kind of what
Can't really get
yeah.
that back.
Unless somehow, some way, her aura chamber, we're gonna call it, was kind of like sustained. I mean, I call it chamber because I'm not sure really if there is a chamber like that, but it would make sense for them to have like almost like a ball of sorts, and then like it's kind of like a power generation kind of thing, like a generator like inside the body of Penny, and then that aura was inside that ball. And if that didn't get broken, then I'm sure maybe that can explain her aura not being destroyed, and she's our Penny. But I don't know. I feel like when she died, that was the end of the Penny that we know, and we might have a Penny 2.0, but it's definitely going to be a different semblance, different aura, different soul in general, different personality probably.
My potato for
Here's another question. You could see a fight in between two characters, any animes. Who would they be?
Any characters?
Like Captain Fuego made one which Yang versus Bakugo.
That'll be a good fight. Oh gosh. I mean, this is like just on the territory of like the whole, um, you know, death battle thing. Like, who would you like to see kind of battle each other, kind of thing. Two characters that are very similar going head to head in a battle royale to kind of see who's the better one or that kind of thing. So it's it would take me a while to kind of find two characters right at the bat.
that are equal, at least somewhat close in power.
Well, maybe not just close in power, but just like in a
Well,
in a
similar
right.
style, but
Yeah.
like Death Battle, sometimes they do matchups, or they do have the same style, and they have the
Yeah, I
same
mean, like
kind
just
of
like with the Yang and
moves.
Tifa thing. Tifa was a
But
kick fighter or whatever, but also kind of like very powerful and resilient, just like Yang was.
yeah,
Or
but
is, I mean, not was.
sometimes they may be similar in style, but sometimes they are like millions of miles apart in terms of pure power.
Right. So it would be very tricky for me to kind of just off the spot being like this person and this person. I'd have to think about it for a while. But it would be kind of cool just to see like Ruby characters going head to head with. I mean, actually no, but right at the bat, I can think of Cinder versus Natsu, only because of their fire techniques and that kind of thing. So that'd be kind of funny. I mean, obviously Natsu would win, but
I mean, I have to think.
The power difference between Ruby and Fairy Tail.
I'm trying to
I
think
would
if
love
any
to see a-
character. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I would love to see a fight in between Mak Albar versus Ruby.
Between what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Maka from Soul Eater versus Ruby.
Oh, I haven't seen too much
Oh
of
yeah,
Soul
I've-
Eater, so I'm not sure.
I'm waiting for that death battle. So
They're both scythe user with very similar styles.
Oh, the main character for Soul Eater?
Yeah,
yeah,
She's the main character? Yeah, because that was a big thing when Ruby first came out. Everyone started like yelling at
yeah.
Monty for stealing her design from Soul Eater.
Oh my God, she used a scythe. It must be Maka.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw like I think that's when I first saw like I think the first episode a long freaking time ago when Ruby was first coming out. I saw like a little snippet of like that character, the Scythe girl from Soul Eater. I think it was from the first episode. But yeah, she was nothing like Ruby. I mean, maybe like a little bit with like her athletics and everything, but like other than that,
yeah,
not really the similar.
She's a girl.
At all.
She has a scythe. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know someone made a 1 minute or 1 minute melee of Deku and Gon.
Nice.
It's pretty lit.
Brilliant, brah.
Oh, you are
It
so
was
close to finishing that
nice.
tiger.
Huh?
You're so close to finishing that tiger.
I'm done right now. Oh, I mean, like I sketched it. I had to color it and stuff, though. Okay, so
Why
this.
am I not? Okay, there we go. I was behind by 20, 30 seconds.
What does? Oh, I'm still selecting. Let's get rid of that. What are these? Those guys are that one. Okay, yeah, I can get rid of that one. Okay, so if I select this, and then we'll just erase sections where it's overlapping the snake. The snake. Slithery snake. Oops. I doubt Cinder can destroy mountains and cities with ease. Yeah. He's got a knack for it, that's for sure. Alright, so what was that technique that I did before? Try selecting that. There was some kind of thing I was able to do. Where I was able to color in or color the image. Oh, the fill tool was that one. I think so. And I select all that. Oops. Nope. Was it the fill tool? I feel like it was.
Oh gosh.
No. Crap.
Natsu versus Todoroki.
That'd be a cool fight too. But again, like it's it's Natsu. Like he's gonna eat any fire. So like
That still won't work.
it's gonna be powering him up.
I mean, although technically Todoroki is really like Gray and Natsu combined, but still, it's not gonna work.
Taraki's pretty badass though. I have to give him that. His whole fire thing at the last episode was awesome.
Yeah. You also have to think he's probably not used to his fire. 'Cause he
Yeah,
doesn't use it,
definitely. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
at all. So he has very, very little experience with it.
I
He's
feel like
just
what he
melting his-
did was sort of like out of the blue, like not training, just pure like in a way emotions. Like he just felt it and
Yeah.
just went with it, kind of thing. So
basically just an all-out blast. Because it burned all his clothes off, so usually I'm pretty sure he can control that. He just kind of went all out.
yeah. God, I can't remember how I did it before. How like I colored the red back to black.
Like a repaint tool?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like it was fill tool, but it's not working out. Like it's the same.
I don't know how any of this works, so I have no help.
Mm. No, I don't really know this program, so I can't.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't know about it, so I don't know not too much about it, regardless as well. So I remember there was some kind of thing I can do to do it. I did it with the snake, so I know it's possible. I just need to figure out how I did it before.
I just need to siphon through 7 hours of stream to see how you did it.
Sadly, that wasn't. Oh wait, did you actually see 7 hours of the stream?
Actually, no, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I was wondering if you did or
I
not.
think it was 7 hours.
Right,
The
but
7 hours were
on my
still up
end,
to me.
it shows only 2 hours. The last 2 hours. It's not showing the full 7 hours of last stream.
Nope, I see 7
Okay.
hours.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, it's 7 hours.
Yep.
It's 7 hours. Yeah.
Click it and see what I did with the snake when I colored it. I traced the snake head, and then it was all red when I was doing it. So kind of skip ahead a few, maybe an hour in, and see if that's around the area I was drawing the snake head.
Oh, when the snake was like red?
Yeah. The snake was full red, and I was tracing it, and then afterwards I selected it, and all of a sudden it went black. So just keep going until the snake's black. And then find out what I did.
What did I do? How did I do it?
Material, maybe?
I
Help
think I'm
me.
close to that. Oh no, I thought for a second the snake was red, but it was just you watching like the Ruby Volume 4 opening. Where the part where it's like red.
Oh. I forgot we did that.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, also, I was thinking about this too. Sometimes like during this live streams and stuff like that, if I happen to take a break or whatever, I'm kind of tempted to maybe do a live reaction to fan-made content.
Just during the stream.
Yeah. So that way we can have like not only live chat, like thinking or like telling everybody what they think about it, and me telling about it, but that kind of thing. So I was thinking about doing that maybe this stream too as well. So if you guys in
this?
chat know of an AMVer that does like Ruby content or whatever, you'd have to get permission from the person. I'm not going to stream it like without permission. So if you make the video, then perfect. I would totally do it. Yeah.
I think I found it.
All right. So what did I do?
I think you clicked on the paint bucket,
Okay.
and then you colored. You lit the black color, and then just clicked over the line.
A little bit ahead of that. I remember trying that and it wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
So keep going. You're almost there. That's like about the bit where I started doing the one thing. It was one thing where I had to select like a square, and everything in that square turned black. So look out for that. Just look out for when everything in the picture turns black.
Yeah, it was the fill.
Selected
It was the
the
fill
whole
command.
thing and then filled it. Well, I tried fill though. See, I try selecting all this, and then I try doing fill. It just creates a black square. It's not what I want. It's not.
Oh, it wasn't that. You know the thing that's above that end.
Huh?
Oh, it was the thing. You were doing the same thing, which makes. Yeah, you even said it was fill.
What am I missing then?
Everything's the same.
Because when I do fill, it just creates a giant black square. It all filled in. It's not actually changing the actual colors. And I am on the right layer. I am trying to color this layer with the red, with the black, but it's not working. So yeah, sorry, Wolf. I know you said that, I think, twice, maybe. Did you react to Mark Zhang stuff yet? I did, yes. I have all of his trailer stuff on my channel. Really early reactions too, so I probably won't have teeth in them.
2 years ago.
Or messed up teeth, either one. Either messed up teeth or no teeth. One of those.
You did the first 2 with your teeth.
With the old teeth. My human
Yeah.
teeth.
Can't remember the other one.
Let me do something real quick, because I know I can actually bring up that live stream.
Yeah, it was at 1 hour 28 minutes. Zan said something about Project Alpha.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Project Alpha. Okay, yeah.
Project.
You're right. That was a thing. Okay, then I do that, and then boom, there we go. Just like that, we're done. All right, I forgot about the Project Alpha thing, or yeah, Protect Alpha. Yeah, when you click that, you're basically effectively not changing anything that's alpha, and you're changing everything but the alpha. So you're protecting the alpha. That's right. I remember that now. Jesus. All right. So from there, we shall do coloring. Oh boy. All right. So how am I going to do this? Science. All right. So let's first color. Let me white. Just a background white so that we can see what we're doing. Maybe a brown. Something like that. Just so we can see what we're doing here. So this is the drawing. Okay. That is going to be very hard to do in this program. How? Huh. All right. So let's open up the original. Save as. Go to desktop. Do that. And then save this image for just a color palette for the little bag creature.
Oh, so you're gonna color it now?
Yeah. So we got the tiger
Hello.
picture and the thing picture. Hello, Diablo.
Just woke up. I'm assuming not going to be on for much longer. The streaming, that is.
We'll be streaming for maybe an hour or two more. Yeah.
Streaming for 2 hours.
Still early. Seeing how I usually stream for like 7 hours or whatever. I probably won't go for 7 though. I'd probably shoot for maybe 5 or something like that. I don't know.
I passed out at 4 and woke up at an hour.
Develop.
Dang. Okay. So
You're a drawer?
I am attempting to, yes. I have a drawing tablet, so it's like trying to get good at it. I'm good with pen and paper because it's physical right there, and I can like kind of just draw and move the paper around and everything. So I need to get really good at drawing with this drawing tablet.
And speaking.
And speaking, yes. Okay, so
And my English.
English.
Hey, Diddley.
English I speak.
All right, let's try to get a square on this. Select. Wonder if I can just. That won't work. It probably won't work. Okay. Oh, pen, don't go away. Okay. I wonder if I can save this. And. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, back to this and click that. Save that. Go over there. Paste it there. Okay. I have that. Come on, thing. There we go. Select that. Let's see if there's a way to me to crop. How would I crop? Let's see. Not snap.
Here's a question from Dashi.
Uh-huh.
Do you have your own potato Ruby theory?
I had one like before Volume 4 came out and everything. My theory was there are objects in the world that are.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was all. I call it the artifact theory. It was before we even knew about there was actual legitly artifacts that created things. It's more or less. My theory was there was some kind of civilization during the war, or experiments during the war, that started trying to make better dust manipulation sort of devices, and Cinder's glove that she used to siphon the power from Fall was one of those objects, like items, like thing that she used. So that's kind of like what my potato theory.
So technically, you were right.
Technically. But it's definitely different than what I was talking about. So I'm not going to claim that I called it or something. It's way different than anything I was predicting. I was predicting like I said like some kind of Atlas experiment, or like some like ye old like past dead civilization that experimented on Grimm to try to get like better things to attack them or whatever. Control them in an attempt to control the Grimm kind of thing. But yeah, it was way freaking different than what I was.
Instead,
fact.
It was a god who controlled the Grimm, created the art.
Yeah.
So technically.
So Technically. Alright, let's open up this thing. Oh, I have to save it. Oh, that's right. I have to save it as an actual PNG image. And not as a save file. So just get rid of that one. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, and then open up GIMP, because GIMPs, I know how to do what I need to do with this image for coloring it. So, yeah. For like sketching a character design or whatever, I can do that. That's awesome. But for literally coloring somebody like with like shade variations and like all this kind of stuff, it's super freaking difficult. Alright, there we go. There's our tiger dude. And what we'll do is we'll just minimize that a little bit and drag over the tiger, which is going to be super freaking large. We'll just copy that as a new layer and... Oh, wait, that one. Get rid of that layer. Drop the girl in as well, so you can see the little bag creature.
Here's another question from Dashi. Did you have a theory that actually came true?
Technically.
Technically. Oh gosh. Let's see. Yes, actually. The robots being controlled the way they did. I will prove it to you guys. I will 100% prove it. Okay. So
This is pretty easy theory, though.
it is, but the way they did it, I predicted. Well, the design of it, I should say. The design of the robots when they were being controlled, I called that. Without even knowing about it. Like, I wasn't meaning to have that as a theory, but I ended up doing it for A and V because it looked awesome. And then it turned out to be, like, it's exactly what they do when they're controlled. Let's see, where's it? Videos. And this one. Yes, okay. Let's pull this up. I'll put up on stream so people can see this in its full glory. Okay. Go ahead and play the AV. There we go.
This was
Amiga.
before the episode?
Yeah, this was way before the episode. Like, let me check real quick. January 1st, and let me check. I'm trying to remember what episode it was when that happened. It was Battle for Beacon, but I'm thinking 10. Was it episode 10?
What?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
Battle for Beacon. Yeah. So that was episode 10. So that was 29 days before the episode aired with the robots. So keep that in mind and then watch this. And you guys on the stream can actually hear this AMV as well.
You don't have to answer this, Cobra. Some of them are wondering what your real name is.
You cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign. Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance.
So the part I was talking about is right around this point.
Reaper.
Little bit ahead, actually. I'll point it out.
To their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call
Right there! Right there!
simply are.
The bit with Winter. If you watch the stream and watch the bit with Winter, that's what I'm talking about.
An accident. Your lives are
Watching it right now.
years and decades.
That's awesome.
There's more bits with the robots as well, like right here, this bit here.
Of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable.
Oh yeah, I see what you
This part here was incredibly hard to animate, but I did it just perfect, so that's awesome. The bit with them jumping out of the ship, all the robots. Took a long ass
got
time
this.
to render that.
More times than you can
All this bit here, yep.
civilizations rise.
Mind you, this is all before the actual episode where they're actually controlled. So in a way,
Are extinguished.
like I
Just
don't
those
know.
red eyes.
Technically.
That's awesome.
Mankind transcends
Like I said, it
all
wasn't
time
meant to be a theory. It was just a style that I liked. It was like a cool kind of aspect, like
free of
the whole
all
thing.
weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Also, if you guys are wondering, this is from Mass Effect.
We are infinite.
Mass Effect 1.
Millions of years of legal civilization has been eradicated.
Talking with one of the Reapers.
Will endure. We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every
Captain
world.
has adopted the words technically.
Technically.
On the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will
Okay,
end
so
because we demand it. Your words are as empty as
See you,
your
Hatch.
future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
I was thinking of making AMV myself one day, but it wouldn't technically be called an AMV.
Why not?
Cause I was I just saw Penny's attack there. Cause it would be the song from Ruby. Oh, which one was it? Divided.
Yeah.
But it would be in the sense of from World of Warcraft. I wanted to be in that when think of Gul'dan being like the enemy and like everything that he made is burning around him because we're killing everyone, all the demons.
Yeah.
It would just be something like that. It would be very interesting. It wouldn't be like a GMP. I don't know.
Yeah, here are pointing out the penny thing. I love the effect of like just like the color swap. It's actually very easy to color Penny from green to red, because effectively she's a walking green screen. All of her green effects on her clothes and everything are super easy to just kind of like crop out and change color. And I've seen
What
people.
color are her eyes?
Her eyes are green too.
Okay.
Yeah, it just this bit was a little hard to animate, and I kind of upped up the sensitivity of the colors, so it kind of popped a little bit more. I'm missing that I'm showing on screen right now. But yeah, the robots and everything, like I said, I did not mean for it to be a theory by any means. It was just a cool effect, and it was really fun to actually animate, like, because like I had to crop out individually all the visors of all the robots, and then inside that crop put a red like effect over it to make it kind of glow red. Took
Square.
a long time, and each frame I had to change the the crop, like every
Yeah.
frame I had to change it to match the visor because every frame that they're moving. So yeah, it took a long time. This scene in particular that I'm on right now with the multi robots in the back of the ship, that took the longest time, but it's the best scene out of all the ones that I did. It's like I said, it wasn't meant to be a theory. I just did it because it looked awesome. Because like the whole purpose of this AMV was to kind of show like a Ruby X Mass Effect kind of vibe and everything. And all the robots in Mass Effect that were controlled by the Reapers all had like red eyes and like all those kind of things, stuff like that. So like I did that for this AMV because it matched the Mass Effect series. And then 29 days later, episode 10 Battle for Britain comes out, and boom, these guys get taken over and their visors turn red and all that stuff. But yeah, that was like a happy accident, if anything. It wasn't like a theory that I came up with that came true. It was more so just an accident that looked awesome, that ended up coming true. But yeah.
It makes me wonder how it would look like if you just keyed out black over the robots.
Like all of them? Like all the white?
No, all the black, like the joints between them and everything. If like that was all red as well.
Oh yeah. Well, then it would look like some kind of like superhero, like because like then like all their joints and stuff would be like glowing red and all that stuff. It almost look like an elemental with armor.
By the time Cobra finished doing that animation, the battle beacon will probably have done.
Let's see.
Wow, English.
How am I
English,
going
I speak.
to do this?
English? Do you speak it, child?
No, I don't.
English is my
English
bestest
is
language.
very hard.
I speak the English.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky to get this picture one-to-one. This tiger drawing. Actually, this is all like that. But yeah, other than that kind of idea, theory kind of thing, off the top of my head, I can't remember if any of my theories actually came true. That was the one that was kind of like a big, like a kind of thing that happened. Because like when I was watching it, I was like, it's been like a theory, on the subreddit of people saying like the robot's gonna be controlled, Penny's gonna be controlled. That was a big theory people were saying about, and like everyone was jumping on board that like, yep, Cinder is going to control Penny to kill people, that kind of thing. Ended up being very very wrong when Penny died, but yeah,
Spoilers.
but but yeah, I'm off the top of my head, I can't remember if any of my theories that I made up came true. A lot of time I come up with cool theories and then I tend to forget a lot of them because I come up with so many that I can't stick with every single one of them. But yeah.
All I know is that you and Remnant made a lot of theories.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We had so many theories of so many different things. We're just talking. We were just sitting there talking about all the different things that could or may happen in the show. And some of them, I mean, most of it was me kind of explaining some of the theories that the community was kind of going on about, more so than my own theories. But we did kind of come up with a couple theories on the discussions and everything.
I mean, if you caught where it showed that they put the virus in Austin's or desk or whatever, or no, his phone, I mean, then that's kind of hinting. So I think that's what sparked the theory. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
because not a lot of people caught that until someone.
Well, a lot of people caught it. Like I think I'm pretty sure I caught it right away.
Well, yeah, I caught it, but not a lot of people actually noticed.
Right. I've seen lots of people do reactions to the series and everything, like over the years, whatever. And a lot of people always miss that, like with Ironwood's phone getting hacked,
Yeah.
or the little virus on the computer, like them thinking it's more so just like them turning on the computer. Like one person said, one of the reactors wasn't even considering it more so a virus. He was thinking she just took control of the whole system with just like, you know, hacking skills. Like he wasn't even considering it like a virus kind of thing. So a lot of people can kind of come up with strange ideas and stuff like that.
I do like the what was it? Everything Wrong with Ruby, when he actually pointed out how that gain access to it.
Yeah.
Just by hacking.
Yeah, I remember reacting to that series.
There was the season 4, wasn't there? I get to see that one. Someone else created it.
I don't remember. Well, if someone else created it, then I wouldn't be able to know about it. But yeah. Let's see, what color is this guy? Oops. The movie community is pretty awesome when it comes to theories and ideas and everything, because like the subreddit is always like, they watch it like immediately, and it's kind of just like a place to go to talk out what you're thinking about, and then people spark it, like, you know, you talking about the episode sparks an idea in someone else's head, and they talk about what they just thought about, and then someone else gets a spark in their head, and it kind of just goes down, or either goes downhill from there, or it gets, you know, better from there, kind of thing. It's kind of a hit and miss if it gets better or worse. Like Oh gosh, what was that one god one people were talking about? There was one theory
What?
people were talking about for like a long time that oh gosh, they were I can't remember what the theory was. It was some kind of god thing, like there's some form of grim god or something like that,
Yeah.
and everyone was like hell bent on it being true, and all this kind of stuff.
I had actually never heard of that thing.
There was
The
some
thing I
form
want
of.
to do,
Go
the
ahead.
thing I want to do
I
one
mean-
day is make a D&D thing for Ruby.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, so that's the tiger. How am I gonna make him glow? That's the question.
Wait,
Let's see. I need to color.
here's a
the
funny
eyes.
question.
Go for it.
From Captain Fuego. Can you name a scene with Crow where he isn't drinking or fighting?
Where Crow isn't drinking or fighting.
With Yang,
I know.
talking with Yang,
Yeah.
talking with Ruby in the rooms.
Well, no, the talk, like when he's just talking with Yang, he does have a flask in that scene, I think.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
He did drink from that
Yes.
one. I mean,
But when he's in the-
no, never mind. He
when-
did drink
but when
from
he's
with
in-
the Ruby thing as well. When he first showed up, he's like, Ty, can I talk to her alone for a second or something like that. He did down
but when he's-
his thing.
But when he's in the room with Yang and Ruby, and he doesn't drink.
Yeah, when they're playing games and stuff. That's right. Yeah.
So pretty much you're telling me that the only time Crow doesn't drink is when he's talking.
I think it's when
I'm trying to
when
also-
he's alone with the girls. Maybe is when he doesn't drink very often. Just to kind of, in a way, show like some form of like adulthood, like don't
It's too
drink,
late.
that kind of thing.
It's like, I don't want to show you girls this, but
Oh yeah, the scene at the end of Volume 3. Technically, he's not drinking or fighting in that scene.
Technically.
Technically.
I
Yeah,
love,
kind
I
of
love
way
how
to
that's a
think
thing
of
now.
that.
Technically.
Technically, Cobra 2K17.
And we're getting down to pixel density right here when drawing this picture. We're like zoomed in so much, we're like going pixel by pixel, like drawing a picture.
Like Minecraft.
Need to fill in all this stuff just in case it bites me in the butt later on. Oh, jeez. Okay, again, how am I gonna make this turn into like a pink tiger? I have no idea. Okay, let's we could do a layer above, perhaps. Do a layer above that. Oops. Okay, here's an idea. Let's do this. We will select this and do this maybe. And then get rid of all of that. Mainly just all of the black.
I think we have some guy in the chat that's
Trolling.
spouting random nonsense.
About what?
Yada, yada. Flat Earth Brew Revelations.
Yeah.
He
Try
just
warning him.
he just came in, started talking about it, declaring it, and everything.
For genuine truth, one must stick to facts, not opinions. Why I believe Earth is a ball every single. Okay.
It's just, I tried telling him to stop.
Like-
It's just,
Like he just came out of nowhere. Like
Have you seen a real picture of Earth? NASA admits and confirms the picture of Earth was all compromised and fake CGI.
See, look, the first thing he said was, "Yo, sup, brother? Just passing by, just have some factual information."
Interesting.
And then he just
Well,
started
I
talking
mean,
about it.
it's kind of funny, but yeah.
He sure does love saying that it's factual.
The information I share is based on factual information. After 26 years, supposedly orbiting Earth, why has the Hubble Space Telescope been unable to do a 180-degree turn to capture a full image of our Earth?
The world doesn't revolve around.
It's based on natural science.
I like how he actually says the world is flat. You can actually tell from standing on Earth the world is curved.
Yeah.
Just from looking at the horizon.
I mean, yeah, climb a skyscraper and then look to the horizon.
You can actually draw a perfect straight line and it won't be straight.
The Earth is Earth shaped.
I saw that too.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, let's do that.
You're actually going to engage him? Exceed?
Hmm?
You're engaging him, saying actually fighting against it?
No, I'm not. I just... Can I delete my comment? Yes, I can. I don't want to start this.
Oh, Dice Lord in. I didn't realize he was
Oh, hey, Dice Lord. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Dice Lord in here?
Yeah, he's been here. I guess he's been here for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it's
You were
been.
just
Sorry.
talking about Flat Earth.
Yeah, the
Wait,
Flat
what
Earth guy.
Dice
up,
Lord
Dice
in, he's another
Lord?
reactor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
What's up, brah?
I don't even think I've seen his Volume 4 reaction yet.
Oh, he's Dice Lord.
He's a reactor. He's pretty good.
You don't know Dice
Yeah,
Lord?
no, I know that Dice Lord is a reactor. It just took me a second to recognize. It's like, oh, he's here.
Yeah. He's a
Oh,
cool
Lord.
dude. Okay. Let me select this.
With his majestic voice.
Alright, I want to see some magic. So I'm going to select this, go
Probably.
to filters, blur.
Okay,
maybe
Gabriel copy.
try to do that. Do that.
I'm pretty sure he's copy pasting stuff.
Okay, that's not as good actually. Let me reverse that back. I need to blur it just a little bit less than that. Let's do 5 and see what happens.
It's actually a lot better.
Oh,
Getting there.
What was? I saw a blur there, or not blur, but a smudging. It looked kind of cool.
Trying to get to the point where it looks all holy like this tiger.
Where's it from, by the way, the tiger?
No idea. I have no clue. Literally have no idea.
Was that an accident
can
right
try
there,
and-
by the way? You getting the white out? It looks like there's a big divot right beneath him.
I can try an image search.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of the extra stuff I'll delete after. I just slammed my knee on the desk.
Oh, I heard that.
Dude's still going at it, huh? The flat Earth
Oh,
series.
it's from Pokemon Wari.
I created a little deal that's probably gonna make him angry.
No wonder I kind of recognize that tiger. It's from Pokemon Tokatari.
Let me go ahead and just put him in timeout.
There we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Earth is
I
shaped
just-
like the Earth. Technically, it's not flat because there are mountains and such sticking out of the ground. Checkmate.
Yeah, I have no idea, no clue whatsoever what this tiger is from. So, no clue. Alright.
The Cobra. I literally just said it 2 times.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen the anime, so I have no
It's
idea.
it's like a really long anime. Not like episode wise. It's just there's a lot of seasons to it.
Let's see, maybe 15. I'm trying to think of a good gradient color. If I do it too bad like that, it kind of there's spots that are not the greatest. Technically. Also, there's a little bit of a white kind of halo around him too.
I don't notice it.
I like how this one looks. It looks kind of close to what it.
I just need to get this shade down. I think 10's the best. Yeah. Okay, so if I do that, and then if I copy this and paste it at the bottom of this one, you can sort of do the same thing with the white and make the white kind of glow the same way. Minus, I guess, the little dude at the top. So let me go ahead and delete that.
Looks like a Digimon.
I know, right? Some kind of ball creature. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I get all this off of this guy. Okay, and if I put that back, everything's all hunky-dory. Okay, so select that. Go to blurring. Let's try 20% on that. Should be all holy like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that.
Ah, the poor hat. He's not holy.
We can kind of shade him in a little bit because he does have like a little bit of shading things on him. Just a little bit though. I mean, it's like pixel dense. Like it's yeah. What I can do is I'll just copy one of like the lighter colors and then I can do a little bit of shading on them. Zoom in a bit more. We'll do like a pixel wide kind of thing. Kind of just add a bit of color to them. That's a little bit of light, way lighter than I thought it would be. Or not light enough, I mean. Maybe that light would do. There we go. Do something like this and just add a couple bits of color to him, so that way he's a little bit different than just like a pale color.
And just add like 2 pixels worth of just colors.
Color in maybe a couple of these. That looks about right. There you go. There's a tiger. Okay, so now we have to get rid of all of this extra white stuff. Yeah, hopefully that works. And that's basically anything here. Okay. With that out of the way, should be able to go ahead and copy this, or actually should I export as, yes. Glowing. Glowing tiger. Okay. So we'll keep that up just in case we need to change something. That should be good to go. Pop back into here. Deselect that. Let's go ahead and delete that because I don't need it anymore. And this is, we can hide that for now. Okay. So, I go with this, pop this into here, and then copy this, put that into here. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Oops. Okay. I forgot I can't do like scrolling with that anymore. The heck was that?
I don't know. Sound like extraterrestrial or something.
Someone's opening up the gates of hell.
Spoopy ghost.
I feel like more like the gates called out, just like the UFO just opening up.
And there we go. Friggin' badass. Looks awesome. I like that.
I think you get yeah, at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, I already did that.
Yeah. Mystical tigers, mystical.
So yeah, that character design, whatever, is based on one of the people on Discord called Simmer. I think it's Samar. Um, and I don't remember ever asking how to correctly say it, but yeah.
Some more.
So next we'll do. See, is there any easy ones? I mean, at this point, Jesus. Let's see. Oh, we can do this one. This one seems pretty easy.
Which one are you doing?
This one's going to be Trish. Yes,
Oh, Trish. All right.
Trish
Sensei.
Sensei. Yeah, he's got a little old man guy.
Oh, from
I
yeah,
need
from
to.
Hitman Reborn.
Oh, yeah, Trish.
I'd probably
that's-
need to find a picture that's better than this one as a to go off of. Maybe.
Oh, hey, Dice Lord joined the Discord.
Yeah, I heard so.
Hey, welcome. I'll try one to bed already. I didn't even see he left. And Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Welcome to the Discord. Yeah, I should probably make like a rank or something for reactors, like friends of the channel kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, something like that. That way people actually know that they're not just a normal subscriber or whatever.
So many ranks.
We do have a lot of ranks. Like and like if you guys ever see the background like stuff, like how many roles we have.
Subscribers.
26.
We have my role, which is King Cobra. We have my robots role, which I might delete because I haven't touched Scarlet in a long time. And then we have Ancient Mainframe, which is Danny.
Danny.
All of the High Elder ranks, YouTube mods, Danny's waifu, which is Shadow, basically only one person in that one. Crow's waifu, which is also another one person rank. Patreon bot, which doesn't even work properly. Patreon supporter,
Wait,
which
Patreon had a bot?
yeah, Patreon and Discord have like
Wasn't that a
had like an integration thing where like if you successfully did a Patreon donation, the bot would automatically find your account on Discord and promote you to whatever the the Patreon person wanted you to be. In this case, Patreon supporter. But the bot is never online. It's never like active. So we might actually just delete them or something like that. I don't know.
Wait,
Then we
but
have
how did I get mine?
I manually did it for you.
Oh,
And a bunch of other people. I think everybody with Patreon supporters on manual. Then we have Special Snowflake, which was one person in the chat who kept wanting a special color. So we made him this special snowflake, and so he got his own color in the chats and stuff. They have Sensei's waifu, which I'm not sure what that one is. Then we have AMV editors.
that one I think Pro made it.
We have AMV editors, which everyone with the blue kind of light blue color name. All my
I
best
couldn't
friends.
even see all them.
Well, yeah, I'm going to the list of all the roles that we have right now. The best,
Yeah,
my best friends that I have known for like years and years and years and years and years and years and years. They're the pink names. If you ever see pink names, those are the people that I've known for years and years.
I've only seen Empire.
Papaya and Zombie.
Snow.
Oh gosh, I forgot. He changed his name constantly. Zombie Walrus. That's the one. He's another good friend of mine. I've known him for quite a while. But yeah, we have tons of roles, and then we have like every bot that's in the server also has their own role dedicated to them. So I mean, just we have like 6 or 7 bots in the group. So each and every one of those guys has a role dedicated to them. That kind of thing.
Technically, we only use 4 of them, or 5 of them, I guess.
Maybe I can use. I can probably. I'm wondering if I should rename the Cobra's best friends, whatever the pink names. I wonder if I should just change that to like a VIP or something like that. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, but it would be good to kind of like kind of see the special people out from the normies, the normal people. Crap, I can't find him anymore. I put
Freaking normies.
I put Dice Lord into the group. Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm gonna put him as pink name. Here we go. There we go.
Okay, Cobra.
So-
I was trying to help you find a picture of that, a better picture of that the picture that Trish sent
Yeah.
you. Yeah, here's the thing. It seems he's not a major character, so he only has that one picture.
Is there a better like? Is that picture that they put for him? Because like what I'm looking at is, if you go to the pinned messages in the art channel, and click
He has a.
and click on that image that Crow posted as like a kind of guide for his character. If you click on that to jump to it, and then scroll up a little bit to the point where you'll see the detailed image of the tiger and the little sock guy, whatever bad guy that I took. Scroll up a little bit more, and you'll see a thing that Trish put on there of him basically screenshotting Google Images. I'm wondering if you can find that image in particular that he screenshotted.
Oh, I can send you that
Okay,
easily.
sweet. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Jeez, that tiger's awesome. I saw another image of the tiger like up above that. Well, like the image we drew here for the tiger. I feel like the gradient on that color is just not right. I don't know. Probably gonna bug me for a long time, but that's fine.
Don't look at it.
Alright, let's rename this as Samar Tiger. So that way that capital I. Why do I do capital I? Right.
This is awkward.
How do I delete these? There we go. Okay. Do these even have anything? Nope. Okay, so I can delete these, and then.
You ever play Dungeon Keeper, Cobra?
And then I'd have to be reminded of what it is. I probably have.
It's mostly just you playing as the bad guy and making the dungeon and
Yes,
getting all
actually.
your minions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, someone actually recreated a game like this called War Through the Overworld on Steam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have to look into that later. Yeah, it was a fun game. I liked it. That kind of became its own genre too. Like after that game came out, like it became its own kind of like thing. Like you were the dungeon master, while NPC heroes are trying to conquer your dungeon kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or in this case, your base, or whatever you want to call it. There's a whole game based around it too as well. Okay. Thank you for the image.
That's the one that Trish did, and there's actually an image where where Crow actually drew it.
Yeah.
Do you want that picture too?
No, I can get that easily. But I kind of wanted this for the color palette.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So I'm wondering if I should just trace all this stuff and not bother with trying to freehand it. It would look real freaking bad if I tried to freehand all this stuff with my tablet.
You're just gonna crop it, paste it.
Well, not crop it. I'll put it into the picture and then trace it from there. So that way the proportions are right and it looks correct. And it's like not like I tried doing one where like I was trying to sketch it 1-to-1 Actually, a good indication. Do you guys know my Fairy Tale Mavis, and Ichia splice that I did?
Yeah.
That was all
Yeah.
freehand. I never sketched anything. That was all freehand. That was the best image I've ever
Wow.
done freehand. That was only looking at reference pictures and then going based on that. But I tried doing that again with other characters, like all my off time. I'm horrible at it. I don't know what changed in that image in particular that I did so well doing it, but anything else I've ever tried to do is just garbage. Like just utter garbage.
Hey, it's your favorite character and your worst characters all together mixed in one.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Dashi.
Yeah.
Do you watch My Little Pony?
I've seen a couple episodes. I'm not like I don't hate the show at all. I mean, it does have some pretty badass moments. I remember seeing a couple bits with Rainbow Dash doing their explosion thing or whatever.
You don't like it, but you don't hate it.
Yes.
I'm not like active in the community. I'm not, like wanting more episodes kind of thing. It's just it's an interesting show.
Definitely did pique my interest when I watched the death battle between Rainbow Dash and Starscream.
Yeah, yeah. Also,
But that's
the Deadpool versus
I haven't seen that one yet.
crap. What's her name?
Rainbow Dash?
No,
Pinkie Pie or
Pinkie
something?
Pie. Yeah, Pinkie Pie
Oh,
versus
Pinkie Pie.
Haven't seen
Deadpool.
that one.
The two
I
characters
haven't
that
seen that
break
one
the
either.
fourth wall. Yeah, that was I won't spoil it at all. That was a pretty interesting one too as well. But yeah, like I said, they have moments in the show that's very adult, even though it's meant to be more children friendly. But they do hint at a lot of things that are like really freaking adult and like all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting show, that's for sure. Okay, I think I have all the images I need to try to do this.
I went ahead and kind of put a better picture of my icon in ArtChat. Because I actually searched it up on Google and found it.
I don't see it. Is there anything bigger than that, or? 'Cause it is kind of small.
Not really. Yeah, but it's the best quality I could find. Because I just searched it up on Google.
Yeah.
I mean, if I try and go back to my iFunny profile, which is where it originally came from, I'll have to go back after like a year's worth.
Yeah, that should be fine to trace. I just have to like in a way blow it up and like extend the borders of it, kind of zoom in really far into the image, and then do like a trace of it, and that should be fine.
Yeah. Or we could just do like a YouTube icon, which is just the helmet. Like just the Sarge's helmet.
Also, quick question about this little old guy, or whatever it is. How big in comparison to the giant snake and the giant glowing tiger is he going to be? Should I draw him
Well, from
towards,
what I know,
like, size-wise? Is he, like...
from what I know, the old guy is about a quarter size of a normal human, and the tiger is about 3 times bigger than a normal human.
Quarter size of a normal human. Jesus. Okay, so he'll definitely have to be up front in this image. Okay, I can do that. Should be fine.
At least that's what I know of, because old people in that anime is like really, really small. Just like if I can find a comparison.
I'm good. Just making sure I get proportions right and everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this in there and throw that in there for references. You can go ahead and close that tab and that tab and that tab. Okay, so if I go ahead and copy this design, we can sketch this. Also, we're going to be sketching Crow's sketch, if that makes sense. Good lord, it's huge. Okay. What was that again? Control T? Yes. Okay.
Oh gosh. Unlike the real character, he's huge.
So okay, proportion-wise, he should be up front to some degree. So maybe about like there. We can always move him if we need to move around characters, because I'm gonna have all the characters in their own layer, so that way we can just move around all the images as we need them to, kind of, move around much kind of thing. But I think this is a good spot. I'll wait until you see what I have here.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good because it's like up in the front. It kind of makes sense to be
Also,
bigger.
what I can do is also make a little rock right here where like he's standing on, kind of thing. So we can do that and we can put all the small characters on the rock. So that way all the small characters are kind of like on their own rock kind of thing, close to the picture kind of thing. So we can do that. Okay. So
Yeah.
If only the gap above the head was bigger on top of the Cobra's head. Just like a tiny character.
Oh, on top of the head of the Cobra?
Yeah, but it looks like the gap's very small.
Try had a really good idea for when I do start doing the admins and everything. He had the idea of putting all the admins on top of the Cobra's scales, like on the back of the Cobra kind of thing, or on like near the Cobra kind of thing, like up top kind of thing, all the admins. So I might do. I would definitely. I am definitely considering doing that. For all the admins, and I put the giant tiger there because I knew it was giant. So. Also, in relation to how big the tiger is, you can kind of gesture at how big the Cobra is.
It's the King Cobra, guys.
Indeed. Okay, I'm trying to find Trish's name. Where's Trish's name? I can't find her in the list. I can't find him in the list. Is it her? I don't know.
It's the monkey one.
Oh wait. Oh, you mean his YouTube?
Oh, Trish. Is it a girl guy? I don't know. Who
It's a guy.
Okay.
Guy.
Oh yeah, because it's Sensei, huh? That's right.
That's Sensei.
Trish. Just want to know how to name this thing. Okay. Let us begin sketching, shall we? Is 2 going to be too much? Nope. Alright, perfect. Oh yeah, so for those of you wondering, I did upgrade some new hardware. And it came in recently, 2 days ago. Let me actually see what I'm showing right now. Okay, so this is, oh gosh, can I even show this? Don't know if I have enough length to show this. This is a new mouse I got, because my mouse started to die a little bit, so I wanted to get a backup. But I started using it just to see what it felt like. It's just like a gaming mouse. It's really cheap, so we'll find if it breaks easily or something. But it's just a mouse with a couple of buttons on the side of it. It glows different colors. I don't think there's any kind of pattern to it per se, but it's more so just coloring or changing colors constantly on the actual mouse itself. I've got a couple cool buttons that are actually pretty useful in terms of like changing the cursor speed and that kind of thing. But also I got this, which is a mechanical keyboard, all glowing different colors. Actually, I can actually change the color to off, red, blue, and like a pink kind of like purple color, which is actually a pretty awesome color.
Yeah, my friend had one. My friend had that keyboard like 4 years ago.
Yeah, and another little cheap little keyboard, because I needed to upgrade the keyboard I had, because I've had it for a couple of years, the other keyboard, so I needed to upgrade. Ugh. My back hurts.
Same.
Okay, let's get back to drawing, shall we?
Back problems.
It's gonna be really awkward for me to see this live stream again.
Huh?
I was just talking to myself, just like I'm talking to you guys, and just, you guys aren't real.
You're not real.
Say hi
Can't
to your
see you.
future self. Hello, future
Hey,
me.
future me. It's gonna be really awkward to you listening to yourself for the next how many
I'm already
hours?
listening to myself.
We'll be going
I'm
for
playing
nearly
the stream
3.
at the same time.
Nearly 3 hours. Jesus, that was off. Hoping I don't forget to draw anything on this guy. Jesus, what is happening with that? There's a bit in my drawing tablet where it kind of just all of a sudden veers right. It's annoying. Stop.
It's defying you.
Jesus. Why is this line? Come on, censor. Work properly. Also, as a reminder to anybody watching the stream and everything, if you want to jump into voice chat, Discord is there for you. Just jump in, hang out, talk, and everything. Have any questions? I can answer it live. Not sure how many people are still in the stream right now. It's probably, I think, last time I checked was about 9 people.
It's 12 now, it says.
It says 12 for me.
There is 12.
It's just
Yes.
12. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Technically.
Ah,
You guys. It's almost as bad as the dabbing inside the Discord chat. Every time somebody,
I'm responsible for most of those, so you're welcome.
every time somebody does the dab emote, a little part of me just dies.
Hang on,
There was
I
even a
need to
joke.
count.
I was like, I had like a 400 health, and Crow's slowly killing me with the dab.
Jesus.
It was like each dab emote was around 100 HP done.
I'm responsible for 3 dabbing emotes.
Well, everyone knows who to blame.
No, you
And
just have to blame. You just have to blame Crow for putting like 4 different dab emotes.
I'm the one who posted the pictures, and then I'll. So,
Yeah, it's funny how I'm sort of letting all the high elders kind of do their own. They will do a specific thing on the server. Like Crow's the one in charge of all the emotes. I've added one to myself, which was the saluting Ruby one. But yeah, Crow's the one who's kind of like managing all the emotes and everything. And then Xanadarium is more so just like an all-around admin.
yeah.
Kind of helps where need be kind of thing. And then Danny is kind of like the Discord admin.
Yeah.
He's a tyrant. That's what he is.
Victory. Technically, I am responsible.
okay, this joke has gone far enough.
The technical thing?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I have created 16 emotes. You are welcome.
I will find you, and I will scratch you to death.
That's right, I didn't have
How
chat
many
up. I wasn't
emotes are
reading
there
chat at all.
total?
Oh yeah, there's the watch MLP one. Thank you, James.
Some way,
It is a cool keyboard.
some way I'm
Mouse.
connected to almost half of the emotes. I have a problem.
You know, I still don't get it. I changed the name, like how you told me to, Cobra,
With the dot?
but there's still a space.
Is that my name?
No, my name is just.
Exceed's name.
Exceed's YouTube name has a space between the numbers because he put his when he made the Google what's it called? Jeez, I forgot the name. Google Plus. There you go. He made the last name of the account the numbers. So in sequence, it's Exceed space, and then his last name is O2. But I told him if he made the last name a dot or a period or whatever, it should change to nothing, basically, as the last name. Also, it's really cool because for longtime members of YouTube and stuff, because some features that you use tend to go away, and then you are like one of the only people who are left still using that feature and never changing it. So, like, for example, there used to be a thing with YouTube where you can have animated banners, and they took that feature away. So nobody can use it or create any more animated banners. But the people who still have their banner from back when they were still animated, those people still have an animated banner. So I think it's pretty cool that some features that people have used for years or whatever can still use those kind of features.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I mean, they can't change. If they change their banner, it'll get rid of it. But if they keep that banner, have it
Virgo,
forever.
there's a new banner I want to use, but my banner's moving.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't have a banner.
Also, there's something about with animated YouTube icons as well. Seen a couple of them in chats and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to outline all this stuff with the eye, and then get rid of the image and color in the eye. Come on. Here we go. Like so. Okay. Oh, and then half his head. I forgot about that. Half his cranium. Oh, that's a little bump in the head. Looks about right. Let's go ahead and hide. Where's that? There it is. Like that. Let's see if I missed anything. It looks almost identical, which is surprising.
You can show it to Crow. He's in chat right now. He's in YouTube right now.
Like pixel to pixel, it looks almost identical. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we just need to color in.
You know what, Exceed? I might make you even angrier. So I may have found another dab that I
No,
could give to Crow.
no. More than angry, I feel more of my life just being sucked out right now.
You're the mentor.
I bet there's two pictures of it here. I'm gonna post it in spoiler because it is a spoiler. But I
What?
can crop out the spoiler for it.
It's a spoiler. How dare you?
It's a fairy tale spoiler.
I need to finish watching that.
Is dabbing in Fairy Tale?
Is
No,
there dabbing in Fairy
it's
Tail?
fan art, but it has
Oh,
this,
okay.
but it has a spoiler in it. All right,
All right,
should be going.
little dude's
Also,
done.
the funny thing,
So I'm just gonna get a color palette of him.
It'll actually post. My internet's really slow.
he looks so small now they look at him.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just a color palette thing.
All right,
Go ahead and save that and take it off.
I posted in spoiler.
Post that there. Oh gosh, we're getting real deep in this now. Okay. Real deep.
Oh, Sarge.
There's another version with just the two on the left, and I can crop out only the one on the left. So then, it would be the best thing ever.
Luckily, I can't see that chat.
Well, the one that I would crop out, I could say who it is, but I don't know.
It's funny how that chat even came about because like I was the one who created the spoiler chat, but then I immediately made it. I banned myself from the chat. Like I'm not allowed to even go there.
That's what I was
You
figuring.
You have zero control over it.
Yeah. So, but it's funny how like in their records it might show I was the one who created it, and then immediately I was banned from the from the chat or whatever.
What did you say?
What did you do? I'm still trying to find a better. I will do it. I have to give it to Crow.
Really trying hard not to mess up these lines. Color.
I gotta go to Google for this.
Alright. And there's a bit of shading too I'll do in a second. Once I find out if that's all I need to do for that. Okay, and his hair is a bit different. Okay. So let's do this. Oops, that's wrong. Okay. Let's go ahead and scale this down. Put it right next to him. How about that? Just like that. That's good.
They have found it.
Oh, were you saying to me to show Crow the tiger? Or this drawing that he did for the old man guy? Somebody was saying I should show Crow a drawing. I was wondering which one.
I think that was me. I was like, you can just show Crow the drawing of the old man, the perfect copy of.
Oh yeah, I was showing that when I was flipping through it. So
Yeah.
if anything, you can go back and watch it if you missed it. Okay, so
A picture right now. Let's see.
copy that.
It will. I'm sorry. It has to be done.
What are you gonna
I
post?
gotta make everyone's life miserable.
You're purposely trying to make everyone's life miserable?
Much. I'm doing it as
No,
a
no.
joke because
He's
the
just-
dabbing emote is a joke. So I'm just
It
making
is a
more and
joke.
more.
He's not making everybody's life miserable. It's just mine specifically.
And Zandon, but doesn't like it either.
Sandarium.
He gets annoyed by it. Although he's just
It's funny how I immediately like said his name correctly, but everyone just says it wrong. It's like one of the times that I truly like got someone's names right the first time, because his name is based on a character from Power Rangers.
Got my name right. Diablo isn't that hard, right?
Yeah, I mean like just like hard freak names like oh gosh, what was I can't remember. There was this one name. Okay, I got Hatch or wait, no, it was not Hatch. It was somebody else. I got Blue wrong because he spelt it BLVE, and I thought it was like Belve or something like that. But the V is supposed to be a U, so it's blue. I got. There's a couple other people that I got wrong because like weird spelling or whatever. I had no idea how to spell it to begin with. But yeah, names are hard, man.
Feels bad, man.
And names are definitely my kryptonite.
Still say Todoroki's name wrong.
What's his name?
Todoroki.
Todoroki? Do I say Todoroki?
Say Todoroki.
Okay. Todoroki. Todoroki.
I know at one point I made like a spelling guide, pronunciation guide.
Also, yeah, if it's a
Saturday.
name of like a foreigner, like a foreign name, whatever, like an Egypt name or like just kind of like that from other shows that I've been doing. Come on, it's a
I
foreign name.
understand. And I understand, but when they keep saying it out loud and you can't pronounce it right,
Yeah, I understand. I'm wrong on a lot of things. So.
I can understand spelling it.
Please correct me.
I can make a list and you just keep it precise with the picture of them next to it, so you know who.
I welcome corrections.
Hey, at least you're not as bad as Zahn, where he's like, it's not the name that he gets the problem. It's like associating the name with my picture. It took him like 3 days of looking at my picture.
Because he couldn't do it or something, or what?
No, it took him a while to associate that my picture was a flying cat and my name is Exceed.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I asked him, it's like, hey, guess why I like Neko girls? And I'm like, he's like, why? Because I'm a cat. He's like, oh, I feel so stupid about that.
Song. First some pepperonis, first some spaghetti.
Really, Hatch? Do I have a weakness over Sarge?
What's that?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Pro.
How are you this morning?
It is.
Or night?
It is just so. I have to go to work in like
Same.
50 minutes. But, I have to leave my house in 45 minutes and I haven't gotten out of bed.
Bed. Get out of
I'm about
bed.
to give you the best picture.
I'm good. I'll just stay in bed.
You see the tiger picture I drew, Crow? Or I sketched?
Yeah, I went back.
Turned out pretty good.
Dab number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a Ruby ad for some.
A Ruby ad?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
After I finished cropping the picture, when I clicked finish, also the Ruby. Alright, I'm gonna post the picture in general. This is the best dab mic. My masterpiece.
So if anyone has questions in chat they want to ask me for anything,
Where do babies come
I
from?
had
What is the meaning of life?
42.
Why is
Can I
the
answer that too?
Just kidding.
It's good. That's a great movie, by the way. If you ever seen it, it's a classic. Classic.
Let the people in the voice chat ask questions. We don't have questions.
Hey, people on voice chat, you guys can ask questions if you want. Crow, who's your favorite character in Ruby and why?
What?
So, what is your
Cobra, I
favorite,
don't
who's
think.
your favorite character and why?
Too
In
late.
Ruby.
I have two,
Alright,
Crow and Nora, because I just like energetic girls.
alright. There you go.
Wink, wink.
That's it.
Easy as that. And this concludes the demonstration on what a question is.
Very unexpected questionnaire, I guess.
Yeah, it really threw you off. You're like, what?
Put him on the spot.
Yeah. How does that? Okay, so that goes like this.
Gotta make the tab emotes even. Gotta have 6.
You know, Cobra. I don't know how you did it. For some reason, on your sketch, it makes it seem as if the old man's trying to stop himself from laughing.
That is what I did with my sketch.
Guess it kind of does.
Okay.
Also, should I change these the like 6 lines underneath the eyes to something more like, is he blushing or is he like I don't know.
It's like Baraka. Just have rosy
Wrinkle
cheeks.
lines?
Rosy
Cobra.
cheeks all the time.
The old man's, one of the old man's ears, gray. On the left side.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
So Sarge,
OTP.
are you gonna take that challenge from Hatch? Can you name every kid
Oh,
class
oh, I
1A?
can. I can. Yeah, I can.
In what?
Name every single kid in Class 1A in My Hero Academia.
Oh gosh.
I could do that easily. I don't. Well, actually, I don't know about some of them. I don't know about full names because one of them I forgot.
Go for it.
I don't know if I don't know if I could do it out loud. I'll lose track. I'll lose
Is that
track.
the
Like I'll
point?
lose track. I'll just lose track. Like I know every single one of them, but I could like type it in chat. All right. Izuku, Bakugo, Todoroki, Tokoyami, Ida, Tsuyu, Mina, Hagakure, Koda, Shoji, Mineta, Jiro. Now I'm losing track. Kirishima,
Wolf
Kaminari,
said he has a quiz if you want to do that.
Zero.
Like a link to one.
Sure, I can do that.
Probably better do that and then just post results or something. I got this
Sure.
many, I have this many.
Bring it, trash.
Bring it on, scrub.
Harsh words are being thrown around.
Nah, the usual words.
Like you guys just use like really harsh words. I just respond in like really harsh ways. That's what I do.
There we go. Okay, this is good.
You post harsh words. I post savage.
Go ahead and delete that.
I'm just
This image
savage
is
in
done.
comments. That's all I am.
Little dude's done. Alright, so what I have to do is I'm going to need to draw a little bit of a platform for him to sit on. Which will
Sure,
Yeah,
short.
Wolf, if you could post the link in maybe Discord.
She did rather.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll go do that right now.
Oh, damn. Class 1 A and B.
And B?
Oh, B?
Jesus.
You got it.
Did they even show all of B?
Wait, no. Some of these I've never even seen before. We haven't even, like, they never show their quirks. Like, some of them I know which ones they are, but
Oh, I'm gonna take this
Sounds
quiz
like
too.
excuses to me.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
you
I
freaking
can't
try
do
it.
this.
I
don't think I can do this.
I can't even do one of them.
I can't even select them.
We have to play quiz and then type it down.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah, duh. 12 minutes?
And you just have to enter the answers, just anything.
Just sitting here drawing rocks. All you guys are doing quiz stuff.
You're fired, Sarge, if you don't ace it.
Oh, shut up.
That's what Hatch said. So you have to
That thing-
better ace it, or you're getting fired.
Fired from what?
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. That's what Hatch said.
Give up your anime license.
Well, maybe it's
No,
admin
never that.
license.
Anything but that.
I'm on phone, so this is a lot harder. And I have to delete it every single time.
Shoot. Some of these I'm like, what?
This and make it darker. There you go.
Well,
So I made a little platform for all the small people that we would have to draw.
A little tiny Trish.
It's gonna add a couple more rocks in the area. Oh, come on, zoom in more than that. Your perspective on rocks like this small is kind of ridiculous, but
You zoom out and it's just a blob.
yeah, pretty much. That was good. I'm happy with that though.
And that's the problem with me and digital art. I will always zoom in and do every single little detail.
Yeah, I do pixels. Like that's what I
Same.
always do. Yeah. If a pixel's out
It's
of
kind of
place,
stupid.
yeah, it's just like it's utter like the epitome of just like chaos or kind of thing like that. Like you're trying to change a pixel that's out of place and then ultimately you zoom out, you never see that pixel kind of thing.
Yep. It makes absolutely no difference.
Yeah. I wonder if I should have a bit of the tail up here on the Cobra. Kind of poke out a bit more. I think I'm going to do that. Just the proper. Okay, you go a little bit thicker with the line. At the right thickness, about. Okay.
Holy crap, I got that right. Don't even know her quirk. Let's put in a name I remember, and you don't even know her quirk.
Oh gosh, come on, draw a straight line. Or not straight, I mean, curved line. Draw a line. Like that. Oh gosh, now back to doing all the scales.
Antidote is like he summoned his Cobra and the tiger.
And a tiger, and a little man.
Oh, I'm just so tired. I woke up 30 minutes ago. Or 27 minutes ago.
Yeah, don't you only have like 30 more minutes to get ready for work?
It is at that moment he left immediately to go hurry up.
Yeah, I have like 20 minutes and then I have to leave the house. It's okay. I usually get out of bed 30 past and it's 27 past now.
Gee, what the heck just happened there? Jesus. I like dropped my pen and started like doing dots everywhere.
Dot dot.
I think I clicked a bunch of crap on the right left side too as well in the little toolbar thing. I'm not can't be for sure.
Every single morning I'm so sad. Like not every single morning, every single Wednesday. Because I look into the Discord chat and you post your link for Assassination Classroom. And I have to go college.
It's one thing that it's not really publicly known, but all the high elders get my reactions a day before Patreon does.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for me,
What?
it's the same day as Patreon. For me, it's the same day as Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're probably different place, whatever.
Dog.
Yeah. It's like,
Doggo.
it would be like 7 hours before Patreon.
Like, I think, do you post like, do you all of your posts like stuff upload at like 10 o'clock for you, Cobra?
For me, yeah, it's 10 a.m.
Yeah, because it's just perfect for me because you post stuff at 12, exactly at 12.
Same.
For me, when you upload on YouTube, it's usually 6 p.m.
So like at night kind of stuff, yeah.
I'm still Discord.
Alright, that looks a lot
This is
better with my
taking
tail like
forever.
that. My tail.
Yeah.
The Cobra's tail.
That's a good half.
Jesus.
Cobra has a tail.
What just happened there?
Oh, you never see behind him.
Now I'm
Actually,
imagining a cobra's body with your head. Now that looks weird when you select it.
Yeah, that was like really strange.
It's just like a short tail behind the rock, and then you just gotta extend.
Yeah, because that was the original point of the tail, and then I made the rock, and
Yeah.
I was like, it'll be cooler if we wrapped around it just a bit more than that. So there you go. Well, there's the drawing in its entirety, everybody. So far, so good.
Yeah. Anthony makes a point. The big cobra is the snake from Fairy Tale, and the little guy is Cobra. Just really old.
It's really old.
And somehow he got his eye
Keenan
back.
has grown up. Or I guess in this case it's Cabellios. Cabellios is growing up.
Well, aren't they one and the same?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Keenan Yeah, but in this form, it's snake form, so it's Cobelius.
Such an awesome name.
It is, yeah. I wonder what the origin of those names are.
Yeah.
Cobelius. I would look up Cobelius, but I'm super worried about spoilers for like manga stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I hardly ever Google anything fairy tale related for that purpose.
There's actually a meaning for it.
Cobelius?
I'm just glad that you can like look up anything Ruby related and you can't really get spoiled
Yeah.
because you've seen everything.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as a
I'm
manga. Well,
deep
there is.
inside like the Reddit forums and everything for Ruby, so I've seen quite a bit and more of everything Ruby has to offer.
There's some manga out there for Ruby, isn't there?
Yep.
I need to go
There's
and
a
watch
there's a
read
Japanese rendition of the origins of Weiss and Blake. I actually got to see a lot more information about the White trailer. You know how like when she was fighting the giant knight, whatever.
Yeah.
The manga covers that fight in its entirety. It even has like guys up on a booth that are overwatching the fight, like talking about what's happening and everything. It's a pretty freaking great like story bit with her.
Yeah, I have to go to the store and buy that.
Then
It's only
there,
in Japanese though? You have to, like, read
the
it in
one that I
Japanese?
read was a fan translation of the Japanese
Oh.
manga. I think they're making. They will be making an English translation like official. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but that's the last I read the manga. It was the entirety of the Weiss chapter, and a bit of the Blake stuff. There's a little bit of Blake, but I can't remember off the top of my head what the Blake stuff was all about. The Weiss stuff was really freaking interesting. Like, cause like, I guess it's not like, I don't know, because it's so hard to say if it's like a spoiler to talk about what happened. Like, would you guys consider that a spoiler? Because like
For what?
it's for the Weiss manga bit, talking
Oh, I haven't seen
anything
that.
about it. Like, if I talked about
Oh,
it, would that be considered spoiler?
Oh, the thing in the trailer or whatever.
The thing in the manga. Talking
Oh,
about
I
the
don't know what
manga.
the thing is. I don't know what the thing is.
Okay, well,
so-
think about it this
I
way.
don't-
Talking about anything in the manga that happened to Weiss. Would that be considered a
feel like-
spoiler?
Well,
Because I know a lot of people don't watch or don't read the manga, so I'm kind of skeptic on actually saying what I want to say, because
I'm,
it might spoil
can't-
some people.
I can't believe
I'm
this
so
game I
used to
just played.
spoilers being-
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm off
I'm
Cobra.
so used to.
I got 15 minutes to get ready.
See you later,
I'm
Crow.
running.
Bye.
Salutations. Or salute, whatever the fuck. I'm tired still.
See ya. So yeah, would that be
So used to
considered a spoiler?
I'm like used to spoilers being about the future, so I'm not actually sure about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because
you're
it's
not
like,
spoiling the future; you're spoiling what happened.
yeah, an event that already
Backstory is
happened.
still considered-
But that kind of goes in the form of like,
It's more
you know,
like
Fairy
you're-
Tale Zero, like what happened with Mavis and everything. Like talking about that would kind of in a way be spoiler. So I mean,
But the problem is we've actually seen the main thing that happened with the White trailer.
the main fight, yeah,
Yeah, but for Fairy Tale Zero, we had actually absolutely no idea what happened.
that's true. Okay, so the thing I was okay, so if I'll give a disclaimer: if you don't want spoilers on the Ruby manga for the Weiss version of the manga, close your ears or whatever for
Close
Read
your-
the stream.
I don't know, for a little while, I guess. Skip ahead or whatever. Anyways, okay. In the manga, it talks about how Weiss wanted to prove to her dad that she can be a huntress. So he came up with a plan or a trial, if you want to call it that, to fight the guardian, the knight guy, whatever. So that was her trial, was to defeat the guardian and then to prove that she is a huntress. So the dad, I forgot his name now. The dad.
Rock.
Yeah. He got a couple people together to go into a booth to overlook the fight while he's off doing, whatever business stuff. So while Weiss is sitting there fighting the knight, it becomes clear from the guys in the booth that the knight is actually a geist that got control over a knight armor that was in the main manor of the Weiss Schnee mansion, whatever. Like, you remember that scene in Volume 4 where she's walking through her house on her way to go see,
Yeah.
whoever, whatever? There's a bit where she's walking down the stairs, like, in the middle of the screen, and on either side of her at the bottom of the stairs are those knight armor.
Yeah, I
They're
remember
just,
that.
there's nobody in them. They're just armor pieces. And in the manga, to prove her worth that she can fight Grimm and whatever, they literally put a geist into one of the armor suits and made Weiss fight it. So in a way, they did control some degree. It wasn't like one-to-one like control, like they told the geist to attack Weiss, but they put the geist in a situation where the geist went into the armor and then the armor fought Weiss, and then Weiss had to defeat the armor kind of thing to prove it.
Wait,
Go ahead.
so if it was the Geist,
Yeah.
then what was that whole image when Weiss did the last hit on the armor?
Effectively, people are thinking that it's just a visual kind of thing of disintegration kind of thing. It was like that was before the show even told us that stuff disintegrated properly. Like, we saw it with the Ruby Red trailer with the Beowulfs being taken away, but they in a way they disintegrated into rose petals when they first were kind of disintegrating, and in the Weiss trailer it was just like an explosion of just like dust particles and stuff. So people are saying that kind of explosion was more or less just like them kind of testing the waters to see what works the best in terms of like disintegration. And then in Volume 4, we know now they kind of just evaporate into like smoke that kind of just like goes away. So
Not that part. I was asking the part where Weiss did the last hit, and then we see a person inside the armor. Or I think
the
it's a
last
person.
like the white like thing that the white dust attack that she did, the charge attack.
Yeah, and then she hits it, and then right when she hits the armor, there was a person inside there.
Well, it was like a glowing. It wasn't like, I guess, it was more so just a glowing kind of like effect in the armor. So it might have made him look like a more of a human. But yeah, it was more or less just like a glowing effect. Like all of inside the suit was kind of just like bursting out kind of thing. Like it looked like to me, anyways, if I remember correctly. Sorry, Dashi. But yeah, so I think that is all I'm going to do for today's stream. That's a good way to stop. I don't want it to go over too long because just in case, for some reason, this stream doesn't archive properly, I would like to just do a couple drawings at a time. And we can add more landmarks and everything on the background to make it so people can kind of stand on it and everything. And I'll try to redo the mountain in the very back, and we'll actually put someone on that mountain. I'm not sure who yet, but we'll add someone on the mountain. Maybe one of the High Elders or something like that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Quick reminder, if you would like to chat with me and all the other lovely people in the... what would I call you guys, like, in terms of, like, fan base? Like, cause then people always say, like, the whatever blank army or whatever. Like, you guys aren't really like an army to me, but like, what would like? I should actually think about that for a while. I should actually think what you guys like code word would be like in terms of like, the fan base of mine. But I don't know. I can't think of anything. But yeah, if you want to join us on Discord, tons of really friendly people. I don't think we haven't had a single problem whatsoever with anybody. So yeah. Come join us in Discord, have a little bit of fun with there. We have bots and everything to talk to and mess around with, or just toys, just basically. fun group of people. Also, Discord is also the place I will do the most of my announcements. So if you care to do announcements and that kind of thing if you care for announcements for my channel or that kind of thing, or to help guide my channel in certain ways when I ask questions, because I do want to gauge with you guys what you guys like and dislike about certain things, so I do kind of ask Discord first whether I should do something beforehand or whatever, and then kind of go from there. So if you want any of that kind of cool stuff, come hang out on Discord. We are always there. So yeah, I think that's what you're watching, and I'll see you guys next stream. I'm not sure when. Possibly Friday. We will see. Also, quick note also as well is I will be live streaming all of my, or I would try my hardest. I'm gonna try my hardest to live stream each and every day of E3. All of the live events, whatever. So I'll be kind of like live reaction to E3. It starts on the 10th, which for me is Saturday, and then it goes to the 15th. So there's 6 days of content. Each and every day will have a stream of content, that kind of thing. Rooster Teeth themselves are actually hosting the event a little bit and helping promote a lot of the stuff going on with conferences and the floor stuff and that kind of thing. So we'll see about all that stuff when it comes around. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that. But yeah, check out Friday or tune in Friday. Potentially we'll do another drawing stream or something like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys when the next time I stream, basically. So yeah, bye everybody, and thanks for everybody in Discord hanging out in voice chat, that kind of thing. We had Sarge, and Xe, and Diablo. We had Crow for a little while. But yeah, see you everybody.